Audio's cooking. 3, 2, 1.
What's going on? This is... Wait, oh, my bad. Which camera am I looking at? This one, okay.
She was like,
Get your life together.
Like, I was all the way over here.
Get your life together.
Stevie.
And 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3. This is the House of Boom podcast. I'm your host, Eric Boom Salvary. We have a lively episode, a great discussion going on tonight. Have some exciting guests, some repeat offenders, some people you love, some people you like, some people still trending, some people that are still getting comments like 3-4 weeks later, some people who have made me create a white person's voice. This is the House of Boom podcast. No more Kermit the Frog, no more jokes. He's back. But before we get into all that good stuff, I want to give a shout out to Clean Everything LLC, the best cleaning company in New Jersey in the tri-state. If you need anything, they clean everything. So the code is to get 10% off your first cleaning is, what's the code going to be this week? It's going to be
The list.
The list is the code.
That's good.
The list is the code. Brought to you by producer Baif. We got to give him a cleaning. Pause. That's not going on the intro. But anyways, yeah, somewhat. Yeah. But without further ado, Clean Everything LLC. Make sure you follow her on Instagram. And now we're going on to our guest. Y'all remember her? She made us arch our backs and pium 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 and all that good stuff. She had us out here sweating bullets. She had people hit me up in the DMs like, yo, she took the booty, bro. I was like, what? Somebody really said that to me. Somebody really said that to me. I was like, what?
Wow.
It was like, yo, why you sweating so hard? I was like, what? It's wild. Wow. So, pause to that, that person that actually sent me that message.
Yeah, who was
It was a
that?
grown man, too. I was like, what? How you even fix to DM somebody that? But I will say, I will say that she has helped me add some exercise, some stretch routines to my boot camp, which is Thursdays at 5, 6, and 7 p.m., 6 South Washington Ave, Dunella, New Jersey, where it's like you go out like this, and then you put your hand like this, and then you stretch it, you hold it, and you got to push against the wall, all that good stuff. So we got iRock Diva in the building.
Pew, 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 pew.
And then to our other guest, the man that made me remember that Sesame Street is not valid in any conversation. The person that helped me create a true code switch voice in my head. It's Harry. Harry O. Introducing comedian Harry O. Did I do better, bro? Did I do a little bit better? Yeah, all right.
White people voice.
The white Harry O. All right. And so the fun, interesting, introspective, trending conversation is about this daggone list.
This is gonna be fun.
My God.
It's gonna be about this list. This list of things that ladies don't want to do on dates, don't want to be taken out.
Who said that?
I don't know.
Got me stuttering. Who did that?
Who did that? I heard Jada Pinkett did it. Somebody did it.
Yo.
Women you shouldn't date, places you shouldn't take ladies on a date, and then the clapback happened and the fellas spoke up.
I don't want no pigeons. Them be the girls who get no love from me.
You don't want no pigeons.
Clap
Men
back.
should not take on a date these type of ladies. I think the men went a little bit harder because
Yeah, they
the
did.
ladies was just talking about where you shouldn't take them, where you should and should not take them. The men was like, nah, we don't even want to date you if you blank, 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 blank. So
Yes.
we're here to get it started. Also, just give a shout out to producer Baif. He's in the building as well.
Yay.
Yeah, girl.
What's the
He's
good
on his
word?
no face, no case mode tonight, but I'm sure he'll chime in with some introspective
I'm in.
commentary. But yeah, man, we in here. So let's talk about this. How y'all feel about this? Who will go first? Who really? I think Cori will go first because she was like, I got some stuff to say, but I'm gonna save it for tomorrow. So how you feel about this list?
I think it's BS.
Okay.
I really do.
call her cat?
As a real woman, you know, because it's giving sugar babies and escorts that created this particular list. That's what it's giving me. And I'm like, well, where are the guys that are going to take us out on a date? Like, where? Like, everything that's on this list, it says Cheesecake Factory, Applebee's, Chili's, Chipotle, Olive Garden. I wouldn't go to Olive Garden. But the movies, your house, any fast food chain, Buffalo Wild Wings. I mean, it's a lot of good things. Bowling, nightclubs, hookah bar.
Well, one thing that I find interesting is who created this list?
I just told you.
I know, but really, who created this list? And I'll say this because I'm looking at this and I'm like, all right. Well, I was offended when I saw the one that said gym. I was like, I needed gym bay. Like, come on.
Yeah, like, come on.
We going to the gym. Like, I need to know if you can
Yeah,
just sit
that's
up
on
some
there
cushions.
too.
It's something. I was like, all right, but really, who created this? Was this created by the social? What do you call them? Social architects to divide men and
Yes.
women. You know,
Yes.
Any
Yeah, it was.
sporting events.
It,
any sporting event.
That's the
tough.
part that got me. It says sporting. It says
And
sporting.
ladies
Yeah.
like football now.
Thank you. Like, come on.
No sporting.
No
events?
sporting, nothing?
Is there any room for anything? Like, what do we talk about?
Where we go? Where do we go after all this?
Out,
Where are we supposed to be going?
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
They lost me on on food. What was it? The food restaurants.
Yes.
Any fast food chain, Buffalo Wild Wings, movies. I was like, wait, where am I?
Where are we going?
Where are we going?
The gas station.
Yeah, we're going to go get gas. We're going to cruise around. Well, no.
Where?
Can't drive far. So there's another one that's on here they have.
Well, the thing is, all right, look at this list. Denny's. Who still goes to Denny's?
I don't.
I don't even know where there's a Denny's. So who
I
put this on
don't.
the list? All
There's
right.
only one Denny's. That shit is in like
Edison.
Willenboro.
No,
Two of
This
them.
one-
there's two. There's one in Rawway as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
See,
Okay.
can't go to Denny's. Too far.
Starbucks. What's wrong with Starbucks? A little
There's
coffee
nothing,
date?
There's nothing wrong with that. I think to me, this is my thing. Okay, I get both sides of it,
Okay.
of why the list exists.
Okay. So tell us about the side that you get that maybe the guy, the fella.
So I think it's because there's expectations about certain aesthetics of a date.
Okay.
So there are women
What
out
do you
here.
consider a date?
Well, there's a lot on this list.
No.
that I
What do you
would.
consider a date?
Okay, there's a few.
Because the word date it needs to be defined.
Especially it's the first date.
Okay.
We're not talking about dating.
Okay.
We're talking about the first date.
All right.
Now, I get the point of, all right, I don't want my time wasted. I'm not going to get all gussied up looking absolutely wonderful
All right.
with my good lotion on and the sparkles on it
All right.
and legs out to have a really bad date. So I don't want to have an ambiance experience and you're an asshole. So I think getting to know someone that we can just sit down and have a one-on-one conversation. It could be a Starbucks. It could be not a bar, it's a little too loud. But someplace that's intimate or anything on this list I think is not a problem. Even bowling, something as an activity.
Okay.
Because I think, I mean, it just broadens the ability to get to know a person if you want to have a second date or not.
Harry.
This is giving. There has to be like grass on the walls, like Phil. Like this is what this list is giving. Like you can't go anywhere that does not have grass on the wall with like some lights on it. Like this
Oh,
is.
you're talking about like a brunchy brunch?
Yeah,
brunch.
like it's like I think that's the only place that's left to go. Like, child, this doesn't have
Like, don't think-
no grass on walls. I can't do no photos. My girl's gonna think less of me.
Right.
And the crazy part is that they all eat at these places. That's the part.
That's-
If you by yourself,
thank you.
they're gonna go to Wingstop. They're gonna go to
Right.
Buffalo Wild Wings.
Right.
So I can't do nothing that you would do for yourself.
What do you think? I think it's given. We got to get flued out on the first date or something right now.
Exactly.
At this point, because I'm like,
that's what I'm saying. That's the type of mentality that it is. And I mean, I get the point of there's certain expectations of, okay, this is what I want. This is an ideal date. This is what I feel. I don't want to go to Chipotle. No. I can understand that. Some people have that whole demographic of like, oh, I can't be seen. But yet, like you said, they ordered it on the low. In their DoorDash is Chipotle.
It's right there.
Right.
Mhm.
But I feel like, on the other hand, it's really idiotic. It really is.
And to be honest here, this feels like that they don't like you. This is what it feels like. It feels like the girl don't like you at all.
100%.
Like if I can't take you to church.
That part.
Church. Like church. Like yo. Like
We can't pray together.
we can't pray together. Like what? Like church. And I was lost because I was like, did it really mean church like on Sundays or is this like church is chicken? I was kind of lost, but I'm gonna go with praise the Lord instead. But
Yeah.
we can't go there. I can't see you dressed up on Sunday.
That part.
I'm lost. I mean, church. How
Well, the other
bad?
thing, I'm like, all right, so this one, hookah bars. Like, I know more ladies who smoke hookah. I don't even do hookah. I don't even, I'm actually kind of in a place where I'm like, get a little turned off by the hookah. I don't
Yeah.
like smoking at all
Nah.
but I'm like, I know, so we can't take you to the place you want to go because I know a lot of ladies who do hookah.
Because
No,
they
that-
think you're gonna blow hookah in,
Like DJ
in your
Envy?
phone. Like they blow hookah in
Oh,
the
and-
phone.
No, you gonna blow. You gonna be out here like DJ Envy,
Ooh.
smoking the hookah and everything. Yeah, you see that shot with?
No.
Yo, you'll see it. They talk about it all the time. DJ Envy be smoking hookah. No, we good. I don't know about hookah.
Oh my God, yo.
You not be blowing smoke. Nah.
Nah. Especially not in like on camera.
Nah,
Like
that-
you do it and you just blowing it in the camera for social
You
media.
know? What y'all
That's
doing?
crazy.
Nothing.
Looking real crazy.
Y'all wish y'all was here.
Right.
Sporting events, that one threw me off.
Same.
I'm like, there's more. Actually, the NFL has actually. I'm just speaking. Well, no, because ladies love. Wait, first of all, ladies love basketball players. Like they love basketball players more than they like football players.
We know why.
Right. And then, well, why?
Look at
Oh, why?
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 Why? Everybody's looking at you.
We all looking at you. Look. Oh, it's sweatpants season. Y'all don't know.
Why you get quiet?
Got real quiet. But I'm a lady.
I mean, I like basketball players, football players.
Okay.
Regular
Which one you
players.
rather watch?
I like both. That's the thing.
You know what? That's a cop out answer. We ain't
No,
gonna
for real, I like both.
Okay.
So it's not, what I'd rather watch.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, football players got bigger calves, so.
You looking at calf muscles? You looking at kids? You looking at calf muscles? Ooh, look at those triceps.
I mean, you really gonna talk about it. I like, them calves be popping. But anyway,
I run upstairs for a living, and my calf muscles don't look nothing like that.
oh,
Where do you think all this start? Because I know there was the one lady. I respect her because she
Cheesecake Factory?
was it the lady. No, not the lady who refused to get out the car at the Cheesecake Factory.
was crazy.
It was another
That was
lady.
hilarious.
It was the one lady. I forget what her name is. I think she has a podcast or something. That she stood on. She said, "I don't want to go out to a restaurant for a date." But at least she stood on. That's the thing I like over her.
stood on
She
her,
stood on her
yeah.
thing.
Oh,
And
you're talking about Stormy.
is that who it was?
Yeah, you're talking about Stormy. Stormy's the one that was like, take me to the gym, take me somewhere different.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Stormy.
I respect her because at least she stood on top of what she said. Like this list is so random. Like, and the thing is, some of these places are like low. Like, who goes to Wingstop on a date?
Listen, the way my budget might be set up
Okay,
that day.
wait. Exactly.
On a date, you've been taken on a date to Wingstop?
Let me tell you the dates that I've been on.
Okay.
So
If you like me, you coming.
thank you.
If you like me, you coming.
That's the point. I've been on dates where it was like random.
What are the places that you was like, all right, I'm gonna have to, I'm giving you some grace right here.
Well, it was only because the restaurant that he was trying to take us to, he didn't realize the time frame. So it was actually closed. So we had gotten dressed and everything, and he felt really bad, and he didn't know what to do. And I was just like, well, I don't want you to feel bad. So we went to a diner, and the diner was closing.
Damn.
So we just had
Two
a
for
drink.
two.
Yeah. So I was like, you know what?
What was it? I mean, because there's levels of diners. There's like
No, it
Tops.
was. It was like it wasn't. It was equivalent to Tops.
Okay.
But I was just mad that it closed early. This was in New Jersey.
Okay.
Okay, so
No,
Jersey.
somebody be hungry, man.
Word. So we wound up going to McDonald's.
I ain't going for no salad either.
See, that's crazy.
And we chilled in the car. Like we went through drive-through. I ordered.
You had a Happy Meal?
A lot of food. Nah.
20 pieces.
Nah. I don't know. I ordered two Big Macs and a large fry.
that was it.
If I get hungry, I'm
And
gonna take
nuggets.
something home.
And nuggets. No, but we chilled. He had a little sunroof, so you know, the stars were, you know, we just made the best
The
of
stars
it.
were
Alright.
aligned.
Lined, you know. We had a good time.
Okay.
We never went out again though. He wasn't.
What's the place?
Dun, dun, dun,
What's the
dun.
most questionable place you think you've ever taken a female where she was like,
Why would you ask him that question?
You want to know the answer? You don't know the answer?
No, tell us. Tell us.
All right,
Tell us.
so like, you want to know like the cheapest?
yeah,
The cheapest Chinese food spot during lunchtime. Let me get that lunch food
Being
special.
safe.
Huh? No. See, it was my place because that's where I go to eat, and I was just like, it was a good restaurant to me. You know, even though it was mom and pops, but it was still good.
Mm-hmm.
It just the meal just came to $14.95 and for altogether.
That was the only place you're referring to. It's in your mind and you don't want to say it.
I done the strip clubs and I done sat in the back.
Oh,
You know, when you sit against the wall, you
Wait.
don't have to tip them.
the strip club. The strip
No,
club
strip
make
clubs
this
out.
list?
No.
no.
But
So-
be
wait.
strategic.
That's one.
You gotta be strategic.
That's not on
okay.
the list, so
That's
they
right.
can go there.
First date.
First day, we going to the strip club.
As long as they have good
But we're
weed.
gonna sit in the back though. We're not gonna sit in front because in front you gotta tip them. But if you're in the back, you know you can kind of look for free, but kind of not look at the same time.
the
You can do
wings
that
have to
And
glance.
be
even looking at y'all,
The
I'm,
wings
I'm
have
on a
to be
date.
really good.
I'm on a date. I'm with her. and see if she's into something. Oh, you like her too?
Some strip clubs have good food though.
They do.
I don't know if I want ass sweat next to my chicken wings.
Nah, that make the food taste better. Make the food taste better.
Hey, you know what? Just everybody just make sure he got his own cup.
Oh
From
my God.
now on, he got to have his own
Yo,
cup. We
yo.
can't be. No, we can't pour out the. No. He have his own cup every time we come over here now.
Oh my God, yo.
He's like ass sweat make it taste better.
Yo, I can't.
Who ass sweat? That's Keisha's ass sweat right there. Hey, Diamond, come over here for a second. Diamond, do that move you do.
Can you flick a
Do
little
the
bit
flip.
of that?
He over there. Fantastic. Love my wings this way. Delicious.
Giving that lemon pepper.
This is better than lemon pepper wings. Goddamn. Who needs to go to BW3s?
Got that zing to it.
You know?
Got that zing I like.
You know, wait, I think it's missing something. It's missing something. Heaven, come on over here and jiggle yourself on here real quick.
Man, he just named 3 girls by name, and he knows what the butt sweat tastes like.
Hey, I'm just going off of my imagination, my brother. I'm just living through you.
That'd be dope. The wings come with
the ass sweat?
The stripper. A side of fries or a side of BBL. What do you
Look, you having a whole thing about it. You thinking, yeah.
It's a possibility.
Does that come with honey mustard?
God forbid you ask for some ketchup. Who got ketchup? Nah. Everybody know I got ketchup.
I can't.
With no avdots.
We don't have it. We don't have my Caribbean.
Ruby got some homemade
restaurants
ketchup.
always, we don't have it.
Cause you come once it hits lunchtime, it's a wrap.
Right.
Like anything in the Caribbean spot, I feel like is made in the morning, and you have to get it before lunchtime.
So you gotta be there on time.
Yes.
Yes.
Like a soup kitchen, just standing
Right.
outside in line. Damn.
Or as we don't have.
We don't have
We
it.
don't
Well,
have-
none of that.
We don't have.
Oh, the only patties they be having left is like the spinach patty. Don't nobody that be that one spinach patty just sitting
Sitting
there.
there.
Dry as shit. Mad dry.
They be looking for somebody to buy it.
That light
No,
close
I'm
as
all
hell
right.
to the light. Pick me.
I mean, it's a sidebar, but you ever go to Caribbean restaurant, you get the patty and it's not flaky. That just brings up the whole world.
Where did you go?
Where it
it's more
been?
doughy.
Where it been?
That's when I stopped going to the ones that the chicken shack. Them joints be just sitting there. I'm like, never get one from the chicken
Oh
shack.
no.
It's the wrong place.
Huh?
You can get a lot of things good from the chicken shack,
But not beef
except
patties.
for a beef patty.
Exactly.
Except
When-
unless it's the one in Orange on Main Street. Royal.
Uh-oh. We calling out spots.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Everything in there fire.
Oh, everything fine? Oh, okay.
Everything in there except for the beef patty. But everything
You
else,
said except for the beef patty.
Let me get, you want beef patty? Mm-mm.
No.
and if you go closer to when they close, they give you all of whatever they got left.
Oh, that's
so if
damn
you
near-
get chicken, they give you the rest of the chicken. If it's
Oh, what time they close? What time is it now?
Yo, shut
We're about to wrap this up real quick.
mad time. Like, yo, can I get a pizza? It's the end. You want a pie? Sure.
Wow.
Say less.
See,
Blessing.
you know where he went for his first day. Hey, girl,
Chicken shack.
it's 10:55. If we get there on time,
Yeah.
Listen.
you have food to take home to your kids too.
Hello.
I mean, speaking of the dating thing, is there such thing as of actual dating now? Like, I'm married, so I'm been out the game.
Oh, you out the streets.
My
Stay out the
jersey is
streets.
retired.
There's nothing in the streets for
Yeah.
you at all. It's
Pee and
terrible.
hypodermic needles. That's it.
Yes. Yep. And bullet hole
And
strippers.
diarrhea.
I mean,
Real what?
gonorrhea. Yeah. Yep.
It's no diarrhea in the dating pool. It's diarrhea, throw up, all of that in the dating pool.
There's nothing out there.
It's bad.
I'm glad.
Don't look. Don't stay over there. Stay
Yeah.
I
inside.
miss the days of courting, actually getting to know somebody,
Yeah.
like what they like, what they don't like. You
But
know
how
what
do
I'm
you?
saying?
How do you? Well, see, here's the thing. Like,
Where
how
do
do
you
you
go?
get somebody? How do you get to? If you take all these things off the list, right?
Child.
You can't. I mean, people get tired. I get tired of texting on. Like, I'd rather you call me, whatever. But
I'm a
then everybody
texter.
want to text all the time. Yeah, Harry is a texter. I'll hit him up with a good idea. He'd be like, "Yo, just text me."
I'll remember. I could go back to it. You tell me one good idea. I'll be like, oh, that's a good idea. Hang up the phone. Be like 20 minutes later. What did he say?
Yeah. Thanks.
But it's like, how do you even get to know somebody these days, like in a real way? And it's like when you go on dates, do you feel? How do you feel when you go on dates with the? I mean, I'm not sure if you out here like that, but you know.
You can ask me the question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how do you feel like when you go on dates these days? Like when guys take you out?
I enjoy being able to go out to eat, go to the movies,
All right.
and go where, where would you like to go? And then we go. That's what I enjoy.
Okay.
Now here's the real.
And
question.
so the
do you feel-
problem. What?
Do you feel that in these experiences that you actually gotten to know somebody, or do you feel like you just went out to
Let
go
me
out?
say it again.
Okay.
So I enjoyed my time
to the
out eating and going to exhibits and going to the movies. I enjoyed my day out.
That's it.
That's all.
Dang.
Because that's what it was. Because unfortunately, when it comes to connection, I'm very much so in connectivity.
Okay.
I'm very intuitive. I like to ask really in-depth questions. And when I notice that it's not going there, it's like, okay, it's just another day out. It's fine. It's okay. I'm just gonna put my mask on and be like, all right.
Everything has a
And she said in-depth questions. So how did you get your last name from your father?
Okay.
Like, what in-depth questions are you looking for on the first date?
What's something? Yeah.
What is it?
On the first date?
Yeah, like what is an in-depth question to you?
Well, okay, so
So how did you come to be?
how did you come to me? That's how you gonna do me? No.
Meet your daddy at.
It's well, I have to ask certain questions. Like,
Okay.
it's just like a job interview.
Okay.
Like, I need you to come away from your representative.
Okay.
And let's be real. Like, who are you really?
Right.
Do you have children? Do you have a wife? Do you have a girlfriend? Do you
Was
have
your
a
father
baby
in
on
your
the
life?
way? Right. It's so much. I have to turn into Jan Van Zant.
Was your father in your life?
You
I
know?
need to know.
I got to turn into Jan Van Zant. Really ask these in-depth questions and really, that's pretty much how it has to go. And if they're uncomfortable,
You're like, good. Get
I think
uncomfortable.
that's-
Get outside your box.
yeah, like, come on. Because, if
What's one common question that guys get wrong with you? That you ask and they be like, oh, this nigga.
with me,
Yeah.
Oh shit.
well, okay. I'll just tell you an experience.
Okay.
Okay.
Not the guy with the flowers with the two daughters. Again.
Nah, that wasn't a date. That was very
I know.
unexpected. I was like, where your kids at? Oh, they had a stage. Nah, we're not going through that.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's another story.
Kids? Who said I had kids?
No, right there.
Fuck those kids.
Okay, I don't even know if he does to this day. To this day. To this day. So no, what happened was I had gone on a date, right? And this was way before social media became what it was at this point, right?
Okay.
So it's just basic Facebook. If you get tagged, that's the devil because it'll show what your life really is. So his life was more so of being a bachelor. Just straight up his profile pictures, where he goes, and that's that.
Yeah.
So we had been out, I think, on 2 dates. We were working on the third. And when we were talking on the phone, he was like, oh, yeah, I'm looking forward, to having another date. I was like, okay. All of a sudden, on his Facebook page, there was a tag of a newborn baby. And so, with that being stated, I was like, oh, so we talking about a third date. You done got tagged. So, I had to do my little investigation. So, I clicked on the picture of the young lady, and then it's him, her, him and her, and him and her. And I was like, oh, okay. So, I said, okay, I'm going to just let it pass through and put that in the back of my mind. Let's go on the third date. So, I set it up so one of my guy friends could pick me up because I knew what I was going to do. I was going to drop all that on the table. So, anyway, get to one of the places that's on the list, Applebee's.
Okay.
Okay.
2 for 20.
So go to Applebee's, and I told my boy, I said, yo, I'll be there in a few, whatever. So I get there with him. We're sitting at the table, and I think I'm an asshole when it comes to giving enough rope to hang yourself a little bit. So we're talking, we're having a good time, and I said, so I have something to ask you. He says, yeah, ask me anything. He's looking nice, smelling good, I'm looking good. I said, if I was sitting here right now and I was pregnant, would you still want to talk to me or still be friends or still date? So he paused, right? A little reverse psychology. He paused and he said, nah, because, you got a situation going on, and because you're expecting, that's something you got to tell me if that was the case. And so, we could be cool, but, we really couldn't do things. And I'm just looking at him, my problem. So he says, oh, well, I got to go to the bathroom. I said, okay, you go ahead to the bathroom. He goes to the bathroom. I call my boy. I said, where you at? And he said, I'm on my way. So he finally gets there. He comes back to the table, and we're having another conversation. I said, listen, I just want to say this. I said, I want to congratulate you on your new addition. He goes absolutely bananas, pushing the table, and the waitress is like, yo, what's going on? And he's like, no, because it's complicated, and, my girl and I, we not together. I stay with her. Now he's telling me other things.
Oh, shit.
I'm just on the couch. So I said,
It
bro,
went smoothly, the boys. All right.
I said, so what happened was, you ejaculated in the air, right? And she jumped over the couch, and that's how the baby happened? Is that what you telling me? He got even mad. I was like, why you get mad? He was really upset. I guess that was a little asshole-ish, but he was really mad. And I was like, what are you mad for? I'm like, I said congratulations. He was like, nah, because you coming at me, and it's complicated. Yeah, that's my responsibility, but, it's just complicated. I said, okay. So my boy comes to the table. He's all, sweet and suave, flirting and stuff, and I left with him, and he was mad, and I didn't care. He's just a friend, so he dropped me home. I got 4 or 5 different phone calls from this person. He left me 5 different voicemails.
Jesus.
That went from to baby, please, because I miss you, And then after that, I blocked him, and then later on, a few months later, he was tagged with her having a ring on her finger. They were no, that's not all. So they were engaged.
Damn.
But then a year later, he's back in my inbox saying, hey, what's good? I just want to know if everything's good with us. I've been thinking about you. Yeah.
So this was therapy.
He had to shoot a shot. He wrote her a 4-page letter.
I don't know where he is now.
He gonna be in your DMs later on.
No, he's not.
He gonna be in your DMs.
No, he's not.
He's gonna have a whole different name.
Like he's shaking
have a whole different name
table.
with a picture.
So
I ain't even shake. I just
you
moved my napkin.
Yeah.
He gonna
Why
be-
you lying to people?
He gonna be in your DMs. You know what that classic line? What's new?
Hey,
big
stranger.
head.
But you know what's great? You know
Hey,
what's
big
great
head.
about having the notifications is that you can see them, but you don't have to click on it.
Yeah.
So yeah.
That's wild. He had a,
Yes.
basically what you said is the common issue is Negroes be lying,
Oh,
or
yeah.
Negroes be lying about their kids.
Everything.
Jesus.
Everything. And I give you enough rope. Didn't I give him enough rope?
Yeah, you
I
definitely give
said,
him
what
enough
if
rope.
I was pregnant right now?
Why if he would have been like, yeah? What would you said then?
I still would have dropped the daggone ball on the table.
He was like, but babe, I said yeah to your
You should
question.
have just told him you was pregnant though. You should like, I just wanted to let you know I'm
I
pregnant.
wanted to, but the way he was reacting, that's another thing with the way that people react. This is why I ask certain questions, because you never know how people do act with themselves and with other people, especially if they're dating, who they are in a relationship. It's a lot of stuff.
She does more of a background check than you getting a gun.
Listen,
Right.
you have to though, because it's really wild out here. I had a guy that just went off for no reason. Like I don't
This is
know.
a different situation.
A different situation,
Oh.
but it was a triggered circumstance. All I did was.
What you do?
Would you? Nah. She like, she was like, yo, I didn't do nothing. I ain't
I
do
called
nothing.
his baby mother, and then we had a conversation, and then well, go ahead.
No, all I did was
Go ahead.
I was ordering food. I got food allergies, right? So I was saying what I could not have. And so we're having a dialogue about what I was ordering, and then all of a sudden he says, "Are you done?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm finished." And so the waitress asked me one more thing, and he got mad, and he started yelling at me. So I don't know what that triggered. I have no
Wait,
idea. And he
you
left.
ordering? Wait, I'm confused.
He left.
You ordering? Wait, he left.
He left. He left me there.
He left before the food he left before the food got
What you
ordered.
order?
I just
The
asked,
food never came. He left before the food came out. That's all you get. That's it. He was out. Look at this. I'm out of here. He got to walk
mad
away.
as hell.
The waitress is like, "Here's your water, sir." What's wrong with him?
Oh no!
Is this alkaline?
This is-
He was tripping.
Oh, is it alkaline?
He was tripping.
We
What's
can't.
the pH balance?
He was
I'm
really
sick of
tripping.
this. I'm gone.
I can't do this. They can't do this no more. I'm out of here.
He was
He got up and
upset.
called
No,
the job turkey.
Yep.
I felt bad for
Job turkey.
I felt bad. I was like,
Right, you jumped out, girl. No.
and I felt bad. I was at Longhorn. That's on the list. That's not on the list. So don't.
Nope. Yes, it is. Franchise.
Franchise.
Oh, yeah.
Done.
Sorry.
But
They said non-franchise, so you gotta go to China Moon.
Longhorn got some
Put
good
Chinese
food.
food restaurants. That's all I know. We win. We winning. China Moon. Something Dragon.
I don't forgot my story now.
Longhorn.
Long as not Panda
It's
Express.
It's
over.
going. It left.
It's over. So how? Okay, so the men clap back
Yes. Let's
with a
get into
list.
that.
With a list.
The first shot was crazy.
The first
The
shot.
first shot is crazy. The first shot.
Single mothers. How you feel about that? How you when you saw that? You just like,
I know guys that are like that.
oh,
And guess what?
what? They all in your DMs? Evil laugh.
Yeah.
They all-
Damn.
You know wrong with
I mean, I can understand it though. I'm an understanding individual. I can understand both ends of it. There's some men that just don't want that experience, and that's understandable. But what's the percentage again? We found out.
73%
Here we go. So I don't know who you gonna find.
73 what?
of women are single mothers.
Yeah,
73?
Yeah.
pretty much.
It's not a real statistic.
But it's still close enough.
It's
God,
the majority.
Jesus Christ.
Could you imagine? Put that up. 73% of all women are baby mothers.
Right.
God,
so it's like
damn.
what?
What?
Right.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Okay.
I'm not mad at it, but it's kind of
So it's only 27% I hear. that got no
It's even.
kids.
It's an even playing field.
Yo, oh my
No.
God, 27. Oh my God.
It's wild.
And then you know the ones that are 27% probably want you to take them to none of those restaurants on their list.
Hello.
So you
Right.
let's go down to 3. You ain't got no chance here. There's no
And
chance.
then there were two.
Exactly. We got the 2%. And you know the 2% one? They want men that got 100, was it 6 figures?
Yeah.
So then now there's only there's 0.1111119% now that's available.
That's it.
I'm quitting the dating scene.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I'm going inside.
Oh
I'll
my
see y'all
God.
later.
Women with a lot of tattoos was number 2.
I have 2.
I don't see what's wrong. I don't know where that one came from.
Somebody that don't like needles.
That part.
Sound like somebody that don't like
Well,
women,
she got-
but I ain't seen.
I
didn't-
Pew 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 pew. Pew 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 pew.
Women who dress provocatively. Now,
Nah.
how do you define that? Because with sundress season coming around,
Wait,
I'm just like, go ahead.
Wait. First off, that's how she got me. Like, nah, you can't wear that no more. Like, that's crazy. I ain't gonna tell no chick that you can't wear that no more. You put some more clothes on. Walk around like a nun.
Yeah, no.
Ain't gonna say nothing like that. I look like saying something like that to a woman.
That's an interesting fact, though, of you mentioning that, because there are men that actually change up like that. There's experiences that have happened, not with me, but here's the
We you see,
Not your eyes.
you see, we all looking at you like, what,
This
this happened to you? What you doing out here with your belly sticking out?
No, but I mean, it
I'm a dancer.
happens. It happens.
That's the
wanna have
next
your
one.
feet and shit out
That's the
now.
next list. That's the next list.
Like, I get the single mom thing, because typically a woman who has kids isn't looking to play around. So if I'm pulling up and I find out you have a kid, that means I have to immediately reserve a part of my head, my brain space, to be a stepdad or to potentially be a stepdad. That's not a playful thing.
It's not.
You know, even if they say, "Nah, I'm not really looking for nothing serious," at the end of the day, you know, you still got to keep that in mind.
But what about if they like 6 kids in? Like, are you really still looking?
I mean, I heard
Because 6 kids in, I'm pulling up, and you 6 kids in, I'm going. Don't give me that speech. You should have gave it to the last 5.
No comment.
I heard single moms got the best cat. No,
What? No.
I mean,
I'm just saying.
especially kid-free night cat.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's different.
Oh yeah, carefree nightcat is going crazy. But that's I'm trying to get a stepfather. You're right there. I'm trying to. You gonna be in this life forever. That's giving that up. That no kids that's just freedom.
Yeah,
She might be with you tonight, might be with him tomorrow, and might be with him over there next week.
yeah.
Cause she don't got to be home.
This water is really
She don't have to be home.
This water is really
I'm gonna hit her up like, yo, you never with your kids.
Water is really
Really is good water.
Yeah. Good water.
I'm gonna skip people.
Try to stay out the conversation.
5. What is that?
Instagram models,
Sex
workers, OF girls, porn stars, and strippers.
Why you say it like
Porn stars.
I mean,
This list is what every dude is attracted to, though.
What?
To
Hold
some
on.
degree.
OF girls?
What's an OF girl?
OnlyFans?
I mean, who's subscribing?
I'm not
Dude,
subscribing.
subscribing.
Yo, Pornhub is free. Why am I subscribing?
Oh, understood. Which is why
What am I paying
never
for?
did strip clubs, because I'm paying to get.
To walk out pissed.
Yeah.
Broke,
For what?
pissed, and hungry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm good.
No.
I don't need that.
or
in my life.
if you take it there, you gotta ask a whole bunch of questions later.
Can't fall in love with the girl. Oh, so cinnamon. What are you doing after the club? Like, no, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. And I'm gonna be broke at the end of the night too.
That
She got
part.
all my money.
All my money.
So now I'm hungry. So I'm horny, hungry, and hungover. Yeah, triple. Nah, I'm good. I'm
As
good.
long as you got $14, you can go to the Chinese food store.
You got that right. Nah, it's past lunchtime by then. That's dinner. That's dinner.
No.
It costs more.
No.
It's $9.95.
Exactly. You got
$20.
exactly.
It's
Trying to make.
$1.96.
He's trying to make me out there looking bad in front of the people. Hey, I got $6. I'll pay y'all tomorrow. I promise. No, have me out there looking like that.
No, I can't.
So, all right. But see, the one thing I was like IG models, bottle girls, and escorts. I don't know about escorts, but bottle girls. I used to do security. The bottle girls get hollered at like the most. So I don't
Yes.
know. I don't even understand why dudes even put this on the list. And Instagram models,
But-
I've seen less than Instagram models. I remember one girl showed me all her block list.
Listen.
Like on
Listen.
her block list.
Okay, I'm gonna say this right now. There is no such thing as an Instagram model. Let's cut that out.
Okay, we'll break that down.
But all right, everybody's Instagram model. Then you know what? I play basketball in 2K24. I'm officially a basketball player, pro.
Okay.
Yep, 2K24. You can find me on Xbox. I was like, yeah, you can't say you're an Instagram model. You can't self-declare yourself something. Matter of fact, I'm a veteran. I played Call of Duty yesterday.
Okay.
Not yesterday, and I'm a veteran.
What was you doing yesterday? We was at war.
I was behind enemy lines.
We
It
was behind
crazy.
enemy lines. Yo, I'm surprised I still got my arms the way the battle went down. It was a battle royale. Nah,
I mean, I could agree with that.
you can't say that you're an Instagram model. You're a self-proclaimed model.
But that's been going on since Instagram was developed.
I know, but they need to cut that out.
weird.
It's tired of seeing it.
Weird.
So
If you didn't grace no covers or no books or nothing, no, just go ahead and take that away. If you pay for your own camera photo shoot, you are not an Instagram model. Don't pay
Okay.
for your shoot and then turn around and put it on IG and be like,
if you do
I
your
did a
own
photo
edits,
shoot. Yeah.
If you do your own edits, you are not an Instagram.
We gonna get this coloring together.
Oh my God.
If you use a filter on your Instagram, you are not an Instagram model.
That part.
Women with large social media followers. I don't understand that one.
The
Looking
list
for
is
clout.
making dudes sound mad insecure.
Yeah.
Extremely. Like,
Mad
extremely
insecure.
insecure.
He don't like women.
You know
You
the
know,
That part.
that's what's starting to sound like
You know
this.
the crazy
Because
thing?
this list is getting low. This list is getting short.
So she can't have a lot of social media followers. She can't have a following. She can't
No.
be a
No.
socialite. She can't be
12
known.
followers, 1 like per post.
Yo,
And it better be from another girl.
This is
And
insecure.
it got to be all girls following.
This got to be. This
That
is
part.
insecure. This is
You know the
insecure.
worst part about this?
What?
Why they put a picture of Michael B. Jordan next to the list?
Because he's a
he
single
the
brother.
spokesperson.
Yeah, in the
that's
suit too.
terrible. That's terrible.
I guarantee you it's somebody in the comments
Mm-hmm.
saying how corny Michael B. Jordan is because he's on the list. If that makes sense. Like they used his picture. And somebody's
Oh yeah,
gonna see
somebody's
that
talking bad
list.
about him right
Somebody
now.
is. Somebody's being a whole hater.
anyway.
There's a lot of that.
Come on.
But you know what I've noticed too? I've seen that even more so. Hey, Mike. How you doing? No, but I'm pro Mike. But anyway, I've seen
So
actually.
you anti-Lori?
Oh, plot thickens.
I don't want to go into that.
All right, go ahead.
I mean, we are in Jersey.
'Cause if I go into that,
We are in Jersey.
how many rings she got?
I don't know.
None. But
No, how many has she collected with each dude she been with?
I don't know, but
Who?
she told y'all to never
How
forget
many?
you the prize.
Nobody's beating
Let
Jennifer.
me tell you something.
Nobody's beating
No, that
Jennifer.
part. That part.
Stop playing.
That part.
Jennifer she got Super Bowl rings on her hand right
she
now.
has another add-on. She has a pinky ring on the other hand. Anyway, so
She's like Mike.
yeah,
She's batting 100,
that's true. That's true.
and she
But-
used to be a fly girl.
Well, that's a whole nother conversation too, because she doesn't act like she wants to revisit that history about herself. Because what was his
Tommy
name?
Davidson?
Tommy Davidson had mentioned that in a
He saw
recent
her.
interview.
He saw her outside. And
He
she
saw her
was like,
twice,
Hey,
and she was just very,
hey.
you know. But anyways, pertaining to
Jamie Foxx said something like that too.
yeah,
He was like, hey, ho.
Hey ho.
right.
Hey. Hey ho. Yep.
But that says a whole lot because we don't know what she was doing on the show. Anyway,
You was making a point.
so pertaining to Michael B. Jordan, a lot of these females are saying that he is a simp, or saying that he's what was the word that you had said, that he is kind of
Corny.
soft or corny.
Yeah.
I think that it's so idiotic. I think that a lot of these women, and I can only speak for myself. I guess I'm the last of the real ones.
Okay.
But when it comes to class, when it comes to a man that knows what he wants, when it comes to a man that has actual character, somebody that has morals and principles and is actually doing something pertaining to his name, leaving a legacy, people kind of hate on that. You know what I mean? And it's like, oh, I need somebody who's a little rough, or I need a roughneck.
I need
like,
a thug.
I need a thug. Like, I would not date anybody with Lil in front of their name. I'm sorry. Lil Uzi, Lil this, Lil Baby, Lil. No, that's not what I would. That's the competition. That's what you're comparing Michael B. Jordan to. Like, are you serious? But this one female, I'm not going to say her name, but it was like a list. It was a podcast, and they were basically throwing out different actors, rappers, and she was giving them like a rating. So she was like, nah, I wouldn't date him. When she got to Michael B. Jordan, she was like, I don't think he's attractive. I've never been attracted to him, even when he first came out and da-da-da-da-da. I think he's this and think he's that. And I'm like, why are you talking about him? You could have just said next.
Are you attracted to him?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
She said, take me to anything on that list on the first date.
Hell yeah.
She's like, we go anywhere. Pick any spot on your list that you do not want to go, and I'll go.
Holla at me.
Moving on.
My number's still the same.
Women with purple hair.
What?
That's on the list.
Hey,
For the fellas.
That's kind of crazy.
With purple hair?
Yeah. I don't know who made this list. I swear to God, he was
As long as it's
this guy must have been flicking through like
Purple
Instagram.
hair.
Was like, nope, nope, nope,
I think
nope.
I think the list is meant to be as egregious as the women's.
Yeah.
list.
It has to
is.
be.
It has to be.
It has to be.
It is.
Women without fathers, hilarious.
Women without fathers?
Yep.
That's a lot of them.
Women
Or
without
women,
fathers.
women who have daddy issues.
Yeah. Once I be like, I don't respect men because you never had a daddy to respect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Women on dating apps is wild because that probably came from somebody who never got swiped on or something like that.
I ain't gonna hold you, even though I previously
Allegedly.
knew my allegedly.
Allegedly.
So I met my wife in high school, but we reconnected like
On Tinder?
10 years later on fucking MySpace.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
That's
She,
not a date
she
now.
messaged me on MySpace.
Technically.
It's not.
MySpace.
But you know, she
Yeah.
had
She
sent me a
the-
message.
She had the music playing in the
Yeah.
background. You was like,
What? Fire. Her page was lit. She
She had good music
programmed-
playing.
I was in her top 8.
You was in the top 8. Had the music playing when you went on the page.
Super lit.
You was like, okay, I'm in the top 8, right next to Tom.
Is that me? Oh shit. Yeah, it was lit.
I used
I
to be
used
mad
to
when
hate that.
somebody
I was
took
in
me
top
out.
8, and then I see one of my homies and the girl that I like top 8. I'd be like, dang.
Yeah. He already like us. I did get pushed up on Black Planet though.
Black
Really?
Planet.
Yeah.
We showing our age.
I'm cool with it because when I'm shaved up, I don't look 43. I'm happy.
Bill.
Well, you out the streets, so listen, we don't care about you. You inside. The rest of
meet
us,
my wife,
the rest
my
of us
wife-
are over here.
My
Hey,
wife looked like she in her 20s.
you
She
see,
does.
once again,
She does.
another person that's not in the streets. You ruined it for the rest of us right now. Stop it. Listen, you 23. Come down, playing. Boy.
Just turned 27, man. Come on, Harry.
Have you ever been on a date app?
No. Hell no.
You?
If I can't meet you in person, I'm not going. I'm not.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I can't lie. I can't. Yo, I need to be
I
able
did.
to. I need,
2020, them date apps was hitting.
I did.
Bruh.
I did
Do it.
one time. I went on, what was it? What's the single mingle? What's the one?
Single mingle?
Single?
What, it's talking
Bumble?
about Soul?
No.
Black Planet?
No,
Which
I
one?
wish.
Christian mingle?
No.
Oh, shit.
God, no.
Grinder?
God, no. God, no. No, actually, one of my friends played a joke on me and made an account
Oh.
on Christian Mingle.
Oh.
But it was, what's eHarmony. That's what it was.
Okay.
I went to eHarmony. I made a little profile. Never a freaking again. I had to just get off of it. I'm still getting emails like, come back. No.
I thought eHarmony was like one
Yo.
of the leading ones of.
Excuse me. For other people, not for me.
No, Jesus.
Not for me. Because it was really weird. It was just a weird experience. And it was a lot of older men.
Oh.
And then there was one guy.
little
He
sugar
was
daddy.
nice. He was nice, but I had to let the app go.
I'm looking for a sugar mama. You
I
need to
had
stop
to
that.
let the app go. But the Christian Mingle was funny because it was just real spiritual, flirtatious.
Job.
Praise the Lord.
Right. So it's 2 Samuel.
I'm looking for me a Mary Magdalene.
Right.
I don't drink, but you want to come over for some holy water?
Right. Let's turn this water into
you know, Jesus
wine,
said- he
baby.
said turn the
Like,
water to wine.
let's turn this water into
Turn
wine.
up time. Like Jesus said.
My love.
What you got? I got wine and bread. What you want?
Got these 5 loaves for
They got,
Right.
You know, they should have a list for the Christian women, like what Christian no crackers, no saltines,
No saltines.
I could-
No grape
no grape
juice.
juice.
yeah, I couldn't do
Welch's
it.
is good though. If you have Welch's.
Welch's is.
Oh, I would love to come to your church if you have Welch's. Lord, today. Welch's grape juice.
this.
Yes.
What about you? Hold on. Time out. You ain't getting out of this question.
What's up?
What about
Yeah.
you?
What-
Dating
what
apps?
Oh, I was killing.
Yo, he was throwing up shots. He was shooting from distance. You was Steph Curry in it?
Let's see. I started with Tinder.
Did you wait? Time.
Tinder.
Wait. Before we even go any further, did you have like a cut and paste of what you said, and you just was just like mass text, like you was just like.
But it was a good one. It worked. It was a good
Bum,
one.
bum, bum.
Grand Rising, my African queen.
Blessings.
Yeah,
Blessings.
blessings.
What a majestic rising.
Yo,
May your day be as
This was
bright
like-
as you.
he was like swipe, copy, paste,
Right.
copy, swipe,
Oh,
copy,
nah.
paste.
It was right on the.
It was right on the. Yeah.
I had 6 messages.
Listen,
I-
you
I
can't
had
be
a
mad
system.
at the efficiency.
I had a system.
Lord, Father
It's a
God.
genuine,
Hey,
it's
I
a
had a system.
genuine
If I shoot,
sentiment.
if I
But you
shoot
know
for
what?
100, I'll at least get
You know-
6.
That's bad.
It was bad. I had to. So I went from Tinder, and then
You was jumping apps too?
well, no, because I had Tinder first, and then this was before the pandemic, and then I was working somewhere doing security, and I was just sitting in the corner like bored, like whatever. And then my boss came over. She's like, "Oh, you're on Tinder." She said, "You should get on Bumble." And she's like, "The girls look better." And I was like, "Oh." And then I got on Bumble. I was like, "Oh, the girls do look better."
And then from Bubble, he went to Plenty of Fish. And then he was on Tapped.
So then I went from Bumble. I tried BLK for a minute, but that was just ghetto. That was like terrible. It was like a ghetto version of Tinder, and Tinder
always
is
the
ghetto
black one?
already. So that wasn't working.
That's terrible.
And then I found Hinge. Cause Hinge,
Hinge.
you can actually send if you see a person that you like Tinder and Bumble, you gotta wait. Bumble, you gotta wait for the lady to swipe on you to get. You can swipe on them, but they gotta swipe on you to start the conversation. Tinder was like if y'all like each other, whatever. But then Hinge, and you like the profile picture, you can send them a message right on the whatever
Right then and
picture,
there.
whatever picture.
Yeah.
So they, ladies have 5, 6 pictures. You pick what picture you like, whatever, and then you send a message. But then Hinge got smart and did the voice notes. So then you put your.
Have mercy, God.
Hey girl, what's up?
I'm telling you,
Look,
on Hinge, I was.
your face pretty.
He reading from a script. You think it's this?
Hi, I think you are cute.
It's something about your eyes that have caught me that
mean-
made me want to talk to you. Like,
Hinge was a problem. I got off Hinge. Hinge became sport to me. I was like, I'm gonna just see if I can get. And then that was it. But yeah.
he was like, new clients. He's like, new clients. I promise you.
Open the app and that shit go. Dun, 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 dun.
I've met some
How many
women
did you meet?
off total. I
Like,
probably
we say your
met-
numbers would be.
I probably only maybe 8 women total.
That's
God,
not bad.
what? Yes, it is. He did he shot
bad.
like 800 shots.
Yeah.
He hit
And
the
then my-
rim
my-
8 times. What percentage
No,
is that?
on Hinge I was a problem. Like I literally had to get off Hinge one day when I matched with 2 women and they were friends, and then one of the girls.
damn.
No, the girl was like. She was like, yo, she was like, yo, this is cool. She said, you sent my friend the same message. And then my reply to her, where I was like, well, you the one talking to me, so you in the lead. So
Oh,
I
shit.
can't.
Oh.
No.
Yeah, shooting the flames.
No.
and then Hinge allows you to state hop. So you like, I'm tired of all these women in Jersey. So let me go to Maryland, and then you put your profile in Maryland, and then you put your Cali, Houston, all the places where black women.
That's too much.
He was like, y'all flying out to LA next week. LA.
Oh, I would do that. I told some of my homies, I was like, listen, if you going out to some of these places, you go pull up instead of going out there waiting to meet somebody. I said you might as well pregame the situation. And just I'm so serious.
That's
You might as well
efficient. That is efficient.
Like you might as well have something set up.
That
for you.
explains a whole lot.
One of my
explains
homies
a
did
whole
that.
lot.
for
Look,
Hold on.
you about to get off Hinge right now.
No, I'm about to text who I need to text and tell them. Okay.
I don't
You
know.
just said something.
What?
Mhm.
What
No, no, no.
pregame? That's how you got to do
You
it.
done ruined somebody else's chances.
That's how you got
You
to
just
do it.
ruined somebody else's chances.
Listen,
Somebody out of town right
DeMarcus,
now.
you ain't slick.
Okay, because
Why you texting me? No, I'm playing.
Holy shit.
Girl, stop messing around. We on camera. You're going to text me from across the couch. Talking about, it's over, Harry. I'm on to you.
You ain't slick.
You ain't slick, Harry. Shh, you supposed to tell nobody.
Yeah, I was terrible on Hinge. It would be crazy. Then it'd be like you trying to keep up with the conversation. Like you'll have a good conversation going, but then you get like 10 more matches, and then all of a sudden you get caught and be like, damn. I'm like, then I had to go back and scroll back, try to
That's too
find
much.
that. It's-
That's like
too
that.
much.
What's
That's
that?
work.
What's that dating show that's on Netflix? The one where they be in the cubes or whatever.
oh my god,
That's what that shit sound like.
What?
Is it Love Is Blind?
Love is blind.
Yes.
Love is blind. Love is blind.
You
Take over your
serious?
mind.
That's a show?
Yes, it is.
Show.
I know somebody who is a potential candidate to either be on the future that he's waiting to hear back from them.
I just want to go on it just for the fuck of it now.
Yo,
show is
that should be intense because you don't know who you looking at,
No.
but you're dating multiple people.
Yes.
Be hilarious.
And the crazy part be people voice sound what it sound like.
They
And they sound like a 10, and then when you meet them, they a -4.
Right.
And then it's like, oh,
Now you
Right.
sitting there
He
embarrassed.
sounded
He
tall.
said,
and
I
he-
said -4. Wow.
Right.
Word up.
That's a big difference.
They be like, oh my God, he sounds so tall. And then he's like 4'10",
I wish I was a little bit taller.
too short.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah,
But that show crazy because they really be falling in love. And it be in like 2 weeks.
It is.
that's like the 90.
And then you
That's like the
turn-
90-day fiance.
You can say no. You can still turn them down. You can go all the way through the marital aspect of it.
Oh, so you gotta get married at the
You
end?
can
Yeah.
go all the way to the altar, and you can even say no. Like the one thing I will say about that show.
How much they paying?
No, they'll pay for your rent and everything. I'm sure for the time frame. that you'll
Rent
be
free?
on the
Yo, Harry gonna be on there next
But-
week.
I might be on it next
show.
week.
Harry, yo.
Listen.
But
They
I
gonna pay
think
rent?
it's a good social experiment because, as you said earlier, pertaining to the dating game and you as well, it's very disheartening because people are not courting one another anymore. It's a lot of things that's missing, and so the show to me brings that back around because you have to trust your instinct. You also have to connect in a deeper aspect. A lot of people are not connecting
Here you
that
and
way.
your questions again.
Yeah, damn. But the funny part is what you said of the outcome. So it was this cute girl. She reminded me of Dolly Parton and a Barbie doll mixed together. She had blonde hair. Babas. I don't have those. But
Babas.
she had babas.
Bye-bye.
And she was pretty. And then here you had the guy that looked like a gnat.
Wow.
And I
They
was
fell in
like,
love.
and all he wore was red, white, and blue. That was his color scheme the entire time of the show.
'Cause I
Anyway.
am an American.
Right. So the sad part was he was like, anytime she was talking to him, she was having to like pull teeth. He was like, because he realized he made a decision because she looked one way because she wore makeup. So that was the whole deliberation.
Original
I
filter.
saw that one.
Wasn't that
Yeah.
crazy?
Yo.
And
It
he couldn't
pissed
get
me
over
off.
it. He could not get over
And I'm
it.
like,
Why,
she
she
is
She looked totally
fine.
different without the makeup?
No.
Not really.
Was the makeup on the pillow?
He just didn't like the fact that she had on makeup. He was just like,
Oh.
yeah, I was just kind of expecting a little bit more,
Did she have a cake face though?
No.
It wasn't even cake face.
No.
Yeah.
Pretty without the
She was
makeup.
pretty with or without the makeup. She had cute freckles. She was a Caucasian girl.
He must have been highly allergic.
Yo, he was, and I'm like, the audacity.
He might have been. He was like, is that Mac? Oh God, I bring out the highs from
But
Mac.
it was just how she was looking at her the whole time. Like she was just chilling, being herself. He was like, that's how you look at her.
I
The whole
it's
time,
mad
like-
awkward.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was looking.
No.
He was like, if she come near me, he's like, I'm gonna break out in hives. It's like, don't look at me.
That's how it was the whole time. She's like, so do you want some tea? You want to go out? You want to go? What do you want to do? Like, you want to kiss? You want to do something? Yeah, I mean,
I can't take a girl out. I can't do that. The dating app, like, it's just, it feels like I'm forcing a whole conversation on somebody.
On a date night?
Yeah, on the dating app, hi. Like, I feel like a whole interview.
Nah, it's because
I can do this. I can do this on. I can do this on Indeed.
on Hinge.
But, hi, I'm Harry. I'm a father of this. I have done this, and I do this, and
I will
I
send
do
you
this
my
and-
dating resume.
You're like, oh wait, do you need photos? Here's my photo of this, and here's this. It feels like it's a job resume.
So-
Nah, it's because on Hinge.
I need to meet
Hinge,
you in person.
I think Hinge has the best formula, at least for having a conversation, and they give you questions to ask. Like once you do the video chat.
Wait, what? It's like, I swear to God, it's like LinkedIn and Indeed. It's like,
I mean, it was the pandemic. It was like we inside.
Zoom, baby.
Question-
I get to meet you before I meet you.
question
Not bad.
3.
It's not a bad feature.
Question 3.
it isn't. It's actually, that could help.
Not a bad feature.
That could
Then,
help
and they would
some
encourage people to go on like virtual dates and stuff like that. So I went on like
What we doing? Virtual food?
Nah,
No.
that's lit though.
It's-
like
Eating in my own kitchen.
I would
Look,
order food.
you send the
whatever,
list.
whatever.
Facts. That's
I order
fire.
food.
You order food for her, order food
I
for
order
yourself?
food for both of us. So
Oh.
I would eat what I ate here, and then I would order whatever she
For her.
wanted for her
Okay.
restaurant. She or I sent whatever to Cash App. She ordered the food.
Okay.
We had the conversation. It was like it's kind of like
Women were fucking living.
This was the pandemic.
They were living it up.
Yeah.
This is where that dating junk come from, where they was just like, oh, he can buy me what I want, and I shouldn't have to give him no booty. This is the ultimate not getting no booty. You're not even in the vicinity.
But it was
No.
the pandemic.
Not
though.
even a whiff.
You're not even a whiff of it. There is no chance of you getting lucky by the end of the night. You are really just paying for somebody else's food.
I think
You know what's
that's
crazy?
actually
Probably her main
cool,
nigga
though.
is in the background laughing, talking about, let me get
Yo,
some of that beef and gravy.
I would say it was hit or miss. It was some people you having great texting back and forth and all that stuff. They have great pictures, but then you get on the phone and the vibe is like, and there's other people that you got on there and it's like, nah, you a vibe, and then they felt you filter it down.
You had to wait 14 days to try to take them out in person.
Listen.
Yeah, you got. I think we're doing good. I think we're doing good. I
Like
think
a
we're
free
doing
trial.
good. So you
14
stay in the
days.
house for 14 days. I'm gonna stay in the house 14 days. Let's go get something to eat. In 14 days, we'll go out to wherever is open.
Man, I would say for what it was, because it was crazy. It was like soon as people started getting to that place where everybody could be outside again, or
That was
it
like
just
2
that-
years.
Yeah, it was like when people like that shit died. Like it went on a cliff. Like it fell all the way off.
Ain't
Like
no
I wonder why.
I would see messages. I'm like, I was like, I'm deleting this.
Yeah, I can see you in person now.
Yeah.
But
You
that's not the
gonna
only
tell
thing
me to go on this virtual and send you food?
But that's not the only thing that went off, though, that went downhill. It's also the communication. People are going on dates just for photo ops.
Okay.
There's people that actually go on dates to look alike, dress alike, to the nines, to go out, to do this.
Oh, I seen that before.
And then
People
nothing.
be doing that for real.
Like, it's crazy.
They have no vibe, but when they put that camera up to
Yes.
them,
Exactly.
Put that shit down.
I was like, but as soon as they put it down, they not
Definitely.
talking to each other. You're like,
Nah, me and my wife have a no phone policy when we go on dates.
Yes.
Like, what's the point of having a phone?
yeah, I'm
Like,
here.
we'll take pictures of each other the moment or whatever, but for the most part, nah, we be locked in.
In the moment.
And if I was single, I would demand that as well. If we going out, we're going out. You got your phone for this hour or 2 hours that we hanging out. You don't need that shit.
See?
Say that for the people in the back one more time.
No.
You don't need that.
You don't need it.
And just to let you know,
dates like I'll have
stay on to that.
Or a good one I seen is the first person that pick up their phone got to pay for
Yeah, that's
Shit,
funny.
let me be in that. You know that phone.
I left it in the
Oh,
car.
yeah, you got that right. Left it in the car. Shit.
It's at the
Matter
house.
of fact, I took off the Apple Watch too. Here you go. And I got no connection to nobody. And I'll just sit there and wait. What you want? You full? Yeah, I'm full. What else you want? No, I can go for a water. we about to be there till the time it closes. We gonna be there the whole time.
there helping them
Yeah,
clean dishes and
Wait,
shit.
Right.
Go ahead, pick up that check. Go ahead.
Pick it up.
Yo, matter of fact, I would probably tell the waiter, hey, call this number for me.
You know what? You're
Hey,
terrible.
your phone ringing. It might be
Terrible.
your kid. You gonna pick it up? As soon as they touch bong, I got you. Pay for the dinner. I ain't being cheap, I'm being smart.
$14.95.
I got you. Save me some money.
I can't.
Well, women about to be
How do you
all in
have
this
to buy?
comments talking about how cheap I am. Yes, they are.
I dated him.
It's okay. Listen, yep. And he did take me to the Chinese food spot.
He just got me fortune cookies.
Yep. Girl, you can get whatever you want as long
Not
as
fortune
it's
cookies.
over here. Like as long as it's in the right
The
corner
shit that's
pocket of the menu.
highlighted in red in the little box.
Exactly. You get whatever you want, girl. Got you.
Last time you came on, you said,
Or sneaking in the movie theater.
You might have said this offline. I'm not sure if you said offline or on the episode. You said when you go on a date, you don't actually want guys to try to impress you.
I don't.
What? We should go on a date so I can not impress you at all. For real, like we need to go on a date so I can not impress you, and I'll be surely happy to ask you about what does your father did, your father, and we get to all deep conversations. You know, have you ever broken your toe dancing? Like we can figure all this out together. I got you. Don't worry about it.
Shut up.
You'll be so unimpressed, and I'll be so far into knowing you by the end of the day. It's bound to
It was
work.
so amazing. He was just so unimpressive.
Exactly. You know, oh my God. Talk about Harry don't know how to do nothing. You know? But it was so impressive, not impressive. He has talent, but with no talent.
I can't.
Talk about what you meant by that.
What I meant by that was, I think it's an expectation that guys who have asked me to go out or try to, they'll overdo it. They'll assume that I want to go to this extravagant restaurant. I don't mind extravagant restaurants, but I like to eat.
Cheesecake.
I don't care. But I like to eat. Like there's some extravagant restaurants, there's no shade, but it's the ambiance that you're paying for and a little bit of baby food on the plate. You know what I mean? I love how the chef just artistically just put that.
Just a sauce.
And put just a sauce. You know, beef rib, a little bit of a rib, and then
Ribs come out.
one carrot and maybe 4 string beans. You know, and then a little.
It's not
cabbage
even a
wrapped up.
rib. They just waft the
Right.
flavor of the rib on the plate.
Right. And then the mashed potatoes is like, you know.
See?
But
We can go to a buffet.
I can't.
There's a Chinese buffet that I know that's perfect for $7.95.
All you can eat.
All you can eat.
All you can eat.
You said you like to eat,
no.
and you'll be so impressed at the same time.
No. But it's stuff like that
They got grass on the walls.
I don't. Listen, I'm not a brunch girl. I'm not into that. I'm
like
not.
brunch?
I don't
Chicken
do
and waffles?
that. I'm brunch. Like why?
That's impressive. Stop it.
It's not.
That's too impressive.
It's not. Like I just don't. My thing is just be yourself. That's the whole point. Be yourself. It's up to me to either connect to it, reciprocate that, or not. You know, but I don't need you to overdo it. Oh, I'm gonna give her all these flowers, these roses, and give her the.
Do women really like flowers? Because I feel like
I
it's
do.
such
Nah,
a.
they do.
I do.
They do.
I like
such a-
flowers.
They definitely
I've
do.
seen women who like flowers, and then I see people like, no, don't give me any flowers. I be like, what?
I like
It's just-
flowers.
Then
Plants are
get
good,
them
too.
chocolate.
I like
If they don't like flowers, get them chocolate.
Yeah.
It's either one of the two.
Yeah.
Okay.
Matter of fact, times getting so hard, is either pick one, figure it out.
Yeah.
It's just getting expensive.
But it's the thought. It's the thought.
Which one
that
you want,
counts.
girl? I ain't gonna get you both.
Okay. Now you hitting some. It's the thought that counts.
the thought that counts.
Okay.
Is it thought that counts?
Yeah.
Even, I'm taking notes.
No,
She's about to
it
be
is.
so
Like
unimpressed
it's,
about my non.
it's like okay. So what's really in depth about a guy that's thoughtful? If he asks, this is what I like because I like small details, small things, you know, that mean a lot to me. That's impressive if you remember those factors. So if you ask me a question about, oh, what's your favorite color, or what type of flowers you like, or da da da, what type of food, and then you actually bring that or give that to me the next time that I see you, that's kind of like, whoa, like you listen, that's so sweet. That means a lot to me. Like, wow, you didn't have to do that. You know, stuff like that. Small stuff.
Okay.
So you like Kit
Cute
Kats?
stuff.
Give me a break.
You know?
I like
Next time I see you, I'm gonna be like, hey, I got some Kit Kats for you. You go, oh, Harry, you're just so thoughtful. Oh my God. You know, that will tell you something. I helped the woman cross the street. Now I'm showing my character.
But just like different places, like, oh, I like to go to this museum, or I like this type of art, or da da da. You know what I mean? Just stuff like that. Paying attention.
Okay, so we got this list of things. I think we knocked one off the list. What are 5 things that you think that guys can do based off this list that we
Off
established?
which list?
The girls list.
The
too.
girls list?
Yeah.
That guys can do?
Yeah. Because I mean it's pretty
It is
restrictive.
Yeah. Well, at least
Just throw the whole list away.
At
That's
least we know
my
we in the strip club.
opinion.
At least we in the strip
Strip
club.
club with,
Yeah.
with a side of BBL.
But it's everything on. This is my problem.
Okay.
Everything on here, I don't mind doing.
No. Just general. Thinking of maybe your female friends that you know the girls you rock with.
You got friends like that?
I have really good friends. We're all alike.
Okay.
They say birds of a feather flock together.
We're all alike.
Okay.
Except for hoes. For some reason, when girls got friends that are hoes, they act like they not hoes. Like I don't get that because my basketball friends hang out with my basketball friends. You know, doctors hang out with doctors.
Right.
You know, teachers hang out with teachers, but hoes don't hang out with hoes.
No, they don't.
They never
They
do. They're the only group that never hang out together. But
So,
I mean, think
Who
about
else? Who
dudes.
else?
Dudes, we as a dude who has.
do you hang out with other people that do this?
What you mean?
That do with videography and all this stuff?
I do.
Okay then. Now
But-
back to.
I'm saying as dudes, I'm a monogamous married man.
Okay.
But I have homies that are hoes. I don't necessarily.
Do you hang out with? Wait. No. We talking about. See, but you can't say you don't necessarily hang out with them because
Yeah.
if you hanging out with them, that's the point.
It's different.
If you hanging out with, are you hanging out with your male homies that are hoes?
I can't because they'll get me in trouble.
Voila. So like I said,
what?
there's no way that the women cannot be hanging out. If your friends is hoes, you like, oh no, I'm not a hoe. No, hoes run together. No, hoes don't run together. He just proved it.
So
he said my homies is hoes. We can't hang out together because they're gonna get him in trouble.
That's just me though.
I can count those on my fingers.
You got whole friends?
No,
Who?
I don't.
What are their numbers?
I don't have any.
Okay. Are you saying you a hoe? I'm just playing with you. But I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Quick.
Nah, because I'm saying, see, so you got no hoes, right? You got no hoe friends, and you're not a hoe.
Super quick.
So then you don't hang out with hoes.
No.
Okay, so point proven. So hoes don't hoes hang out with hoes.
I don't know what hoes do.
Ooh.
But pertain to this list,
But doctors hang out with doctors.
what is it exactly
They hang out with nurses. too.
that I'm supposed to take off of this list?
But they part of that field.
What I'm saying is, here's an opportunity. Here's
Am I adding on?
an opportunity to create space for some fellas some relief of what they can do.
Okay, I'll give you this list.
Don't listen to the
Okay.
list. Just go off the list. Don't. I'm agreeing with you. Jesus. I said, don't look at the list.
Just
Go off the
FYI,
top of your head.
They work
So-
together. They skit together. I'm sorry. Anyways.
So
I know her for a while.
Okay. I would say exhibits, especially if she's really creative. If
Okay.
not, it's also a great way to expand your mindset, expand your horizons, to learn different things, not only for yourself but for each other.
Okay.
Museums, there's a lot of art exhibits around. Just find things that's unique. Even certain restaurants that have like a certain theme to it. There's some that have, I saw one that was Alice in Wonderland theme. Not everybody's into that,
was fire.
but it's interesting.
I didn't see that one yet.
Right. There's a lot of speakeasies that are in the city or even in New Jersey that are really intricate of how they're placed. There's some that look like little markets where it's like a corner store. You go in and you go in the back, and it's a whole nice.
There's a couple of those in Jersey.
Right.
Yeah, in Jersey City.
So it's like you just have to think out the box when it comes to that, because it also puts you on another pedestal of basically having more adventurous types of
Would you
dates
go rock
and
climbing?
I am
I would do rock
adventurous.
climbing.
I asked a girl one time she would go rock climbing, and then she ghosted me. I was like, I was trying to figure outside the box.
I want to be all
But
fit.
it's fun.
You want to be outside with the mosquitoes and shit.
Yeah.
Like even what's the place, the trampoline place?
Oh, trampoline.
This
Yeah,
Sky
Sky
Zone
Zone.
is
Yeah,
a couple.
Sky Zone.
That's fun. They have adult night for that. I mean, it's a lot of fun things to do. I mean,
It's just finding the right person, to be honest, though.
that part, but also it's okay. Whatever you're presenting, don't try to check off the list that you already have that makes sense. So if you already are an adventurous person and like to have fun, that's your list. If they don't accept it and they don't reciprocate it whatsoever, then what? They gotta go.
Yeah. Because look, in fact, if they in their bio, they got no pictures of mountain climbing, they got nothing but club, I'm pretty sure they don't want to go mountain climbing on a date. You know, they
I said rock
high end, food restaurants.
You went over mountain climbing.
I'm pretty sure they don't want to do mountain climbing. Like, I'm pretty sure that they're like, I don't want to do that.
Was comedy shows on the list?
Comedy shows. Oh,
Comedy,
my
hey.
God. Yo.
Comedy shows is not on that list, so I'm just saying.
I would not say that for a first date that happened to me.
What?
Comedy. I mean, if you sit in the back,
You wouldn't like
good.
the comedy
It
show?
was the interaction of it because the guy that thought he had me, but he didn't yet, you just had my phone number.
Give me your number.
He was like trying to make it seem as if we were a
Together.
couple
Okay.
already. Depending on the setting.
Yeah.
It's like different couples or different people randomly sitting, but it was an intimate type of comedy club. So I guess he wanted the attention so that the comedian could say something to us.
Of course.
And it happened.
Ooh, this is cute little
And I
couple.
was just like, no. And he was just like, yeah, So every time the comedian would ask him a question, like, how long you guys known each other? And he said, oh, it's our first date. And he was saying some other stuff. And I kept nudging him, like, shut up. So it got so bad after the show, we're in the car and he's like, so, how was the date? Do you want to, spend the rest of the evening tonight? You want to go somewhere? You want to go to the
He
city?
asked you how was the date? I don't know. I can't
That's
ask
what
that.
he asked me. And I just kept looking at him like, no, actually, I want to go home. And he was like, well, why? I said, I don't feel good. He was like, what happened? I got my menstrual cycle.
Oh.
And he says,
That was a good one.
oh,
Jesus. That's like a go-to for them.
Sure enough.
I'm gonna use that one day.
Sure enough. And he took me back home, but I don't think a comedy show is a really good first. That's my experience. But I don't
Because y'all sat in front, sit your ass in the back. Next
we were
time.
we were like
You-
in
y'all-
the
no,
middle.
sit your ass in-
That
You
was
gotta
his
sit in the back. You gotta
fault.
sit in the back.
Yeah, sit somewhere else.
If you sit up front, that's prime territory.
I didn't like.
Because it got laughter, liquor, food.
I would not say that as a first date.
Not as a first date.
No. No.
Wait, would you say movies?
For a first date?
Yeah.
Only if I feel like.
But wait. I want to hear an answer.
Not really.
Okay, so movies is not the first date.
I don't think movies should be a first
Because I'm about to say, if you don't go to a comedy show, but you go to the movies, it's the same exact thing.
Nah, yeah, I wouldn't do that. I think, okay,
I think if y'all both into a certain type of movie, like y'all really talked it up in the, like
Marvel,
DC,
Possibly.
whatever, and then y'all both nerds, whatever y'all want, and then because then
Possibly.
y'all gonna have something to talk about afterwards.
Possibly.
But if y'all just going just to go,
No.
like, oh, you want to go check this movie? I don't think that's
There's layers and levels to dates.
right.
That's the whole point that I'm making. There's layers and levels to dates.
Okay.
And so when it comes to what you're presenting, it's like stages of an audition. You know, you go to the audition, you make it to the callback, and then it's the final. So,
would you do a coffee date?
yes, I've done a coffee date before.
How'd that go?
The guy was insane.
Yo, I'm trying to figure out her judgment pool because everybody has been a failure on this list since then.
Nobody left. Yeah, so no, a coffee date is fine. I think that's fun. Actually, I went on. Well, there was another one I had going. I was really successful. He actually was like, "Oh, I'm on my lunch break, so you want to meet with me?" And he wound up staying for almost 2.5 hours.
You done cost this man his job.
No, he was fine.
Anybody seen Stu yet? Stu it on break.
No, but he had a.
Yeah.
No, it was the type of job where he was like driving to and fro. It was like that type of job. So it wasn't like a Ubering job, but he I don't want to go into the job. No.
Hey,
This man got back to the base late.
No. He wasn't an Uber driver, but it was the type of job where he had to go and see clients. So he kind of had his own time space. So
enough for 2 hours?
Yeah, he was like, "Oh, I'm good. It's fine." I was like, "You sure?" He was like, "Yeah." But he really enjoyed himself, and I enjoyed myself too. We just had great conversation. And it was just nice.
Steve's paycheck looked real difficult that week.
I'm not an Uber driver either.
Yep, now Steve homeless. You call Steve the next day. Did you call Steve and be like, "Hey, you still working tomorrow?"
No.
Steve was like, "Hey, I just came up on some free time."
I didn't mean to call you.
Actually, I got a job today.
They didn't fire me. I quit.
I quit.
I met you and I was like, I could become more.
She changed my life.
You changed my life. It's all about me. I'm independent
But
now.
no, I mean, I think having dates to that extent and those different layers matter. I mean, it's like you go from one extent to another, and then if it gradually goes to another level, you go from coffee, then you can go to, a movie. Then you go to, go on vacations.
How do you really get to know somebody these days?
How?
If people had patience to actually court, like it wasn't, I think.
What is your definition of courtship?
Feeling, I have an idea of what I'm looking for. You have an idea of what you're looking for. If I'm just dating and I'm being a serial dater, I'm looking for somebody else that's also being a serial dater. It's not like I'm putting we got to get married or it has to be something or it has to lead somewhere, but it does have to lead to good conversation. I get to know you a little bit, you get to know me a little bit, so forth and so on. I don't think people allow that space. It's the same reason why so many people get divorced. People are so enamored with the wedding, but there's no magic when it comes to the marriage.
Yeah.
So it's like I'm putting 70 bands, 90 bands, 100 bands to get married and have this extravagant thing, but neither one of us talked about what we see 5 years from now, 10 years from now, grandkids, kids, all of that other stuff. And I think a lot of that instant gratification that everybody gets from the likes and the shares and the views and so forth and so on kind of waters down that patience that it takes to actually get to know somebody. Let's say you go on a first date,
right,
and that shit is trash. But before that date, everything was massive conversation. It was cool. I talked to you on the phone.
Right.
It was a vibe. But then something happened that date when we met. Maybe you was nervous. Maybe I was nervous. There's no circle in the block. It was like, nah, the conversation was crazy, but what if some shit happened that day that just was an off date? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like a bunch of stuff
like a puppy died or something like that. Yeah.
It could be anything.
Yeah.
John Wick shit.
Exactly.
But like,
yeah. Dog, that's a wrap now. I'm here, but I'm not really here.
I just feel like
I'm gonna go hunt
people
somebody
don't
down.
have the patience to get to know. I think it's more, do it fit this list? Do it fit this standard? Do it fit this box? Is it like that thing that I saw that I like, as opposed to like what I really like, what I really enjoy, what I'm really looking for. So,
question. So,
you
you have the deep introspective question.
By a married man, that's why.
And to his point, you get to know each other. What if a gentleman, he's on a date with you? Is it okay to be honest and say, whatever your deep question is, maybe, what do you, like he said, something, what do you see in 5 years? And the guy says, I don't know. Is that acceptable?
No, it's not acceptable. I mean, I'll put it this way. If you don't know right now, but you are thinking about it, that's acceptable. But if you're just saying, I don't know, that's like me looking at my son like,
I don't know.
I don't know is not an answer.
I don't know, but maybe the answer isn't the most clear, defined
You don't know, huh?
path of whatever success. That maybe their path isn't like how they, but they might like halfway describe it like, I like this, I like that. Maybe they're unsure in that. Does that affect you? And maybe not you, but even think about it from the circle of ladies that you kind of rock with.
Everybody is their own person, right? And everybody has their own path of how their life and where their life has ended up. So you can't really judge the I don't know. That's what I mean by that.
Okay.
The mindset of still trying to find yourself, everybody's growing every day, everybody's changing every day. So your 5 years of, well, it might be this, it might be that. In 5 years when I see you and you've surpassed that and it's something greater, that's an even bigger blessing. You know what I mean? So I think that people maturely will have to just indulge in the moment of the now of having that conversation and building upon that conversation.
Okay.
Because it's not like, I did have a habit of falling for potential where I could foresee someone's future pertaining to, okay, this is what I'm interested in, and then you're propelling them.
Go ahead.
You be the fire behind them, and being the motivator for the intention for them to hopefully meet that mark, and then they don't.
Okay.
So there's two different ways to look at that. But at the same time, I think that it's not a bad thing. It's just that you have to look like you're actually moving in that direction. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
Something.
So
Yeah.
You can't just be like, I don't know.
in my experience,
What you doing today?
in my experience, I find myself at the table with ladies who want to ask the same test questions. But what if a person is not a good test taker, but they are a great doer, and you're canceling that person because
No, they're dyslexic.
okay.
Hooked off on it.
He learned different.
Worked for me.
Yeah, but it's like whatever. Like let's just use that. He might be, but look the go getter that he is. You know what I mean? You may not. If you say, okay, well, maybe I don't want to follow his social media, you might miss the whole wave of him, all the stuff that he's doing. I'm just using him as an example. But do you think that ladies find themselves in those that space sometimes where they're canceling somebody because they're looking for? Because that's what I see a lot. There's a lot of test questions. You ABC and this means that, and so if he doesn't have this already lined up, then he must not be that.
Let me just say this, because I'm a daddy's girl.
Okay.
I have two parents in my life.
Okay.
I have my mother.
You made the list.
And I have my father.
All right.
Right?
Ching ching.
My father has always said to me, when he raised me, he said, always understand both sides of the coin. Understand the life of a man and what a man has to do in this world and how he has to present himself. And oftentimes men present themselves in ways where there is an unsurety because of how things are being presented. And he might be presenting his best, but then there's someone that they might want to perhaps have a future with, and because they're so strategic on, well, you don't meet this mark, you don't have this, you don't have that, you don't have this, which oftentimes turns the time frame for a lot of these men to even fully grow within their full selves, because they're damaged from what these women are doing and have done to them, where they feel like, well, I don't have enough money, I gotta be here, I gotta be at this status, oh, I gotta have mad bread, I gotta have 4 businesses, I gotta be a socialite, I gotta have 20,000 some odd followers or 1 million followers, I gotta do this, I gotta have that, I already gotta have the bag. It's so much to where it's like, well, who am I and what am I really presenting? So when it comes to a lot of these women, I'm not of that. Sorry, come on, tap, tap. I'm not of that. But I'm not that type of woman. My thing is, I've always dealt with having to make the best out of nothing and making it look phenomenal. That's just the way it always has been. But when it comes to someone who's passionate and is endearing and is like, I'm trying to do this and I have a hiccup with that, but I'm doing this. This is what else I'm doing. That's amazing. I think most women a lot of women are missing that mark because of other things that have hindered them in their own lives growing up. That also deals with women who don't have fathers. That also deals with women that are insecure, because it goes on both ends of the stick. We have two lists that were here. That's the insecure behind list that the males had made, or a male had made, that a woman hater.
AI did it.
That's a woman hater, right? Pretty much, but it's a woman hater.
Right.
That's an entire woman hater. The other list that was presented by women, that's not even women. That's
just gold digging.
That's just gold, right? That's exactly what that is. That's what I said earlier. So it's like what's missing is the root of what needs to be blended together and working together, whether it's potential or whether it's, these two ideas, let's, work this together, let's plan this out. This is what I would like. But there's no expectation of, we go together real bad today. We together real bad. No, it's not that.
Save whatever that was for the next skit. I'm gonna turn the question on you.
Oh, yes. What's going on here?
A woman comes to you. She doesn't know what she wants to be in 5 years. How do you feel about that? Especially, y'all are both go-getters. Like, y'all are both out here, the acting, the comedians. You're doing it. You're making skits on top of skits. You're doing it. You're traveling the world, dancing, acting, Wu-Tang, whatever. 5 years, they don't know what they want.
5 years, they don't know what they want.
Is that a turnoff?
It depends on how old they are. Like, cause if they're old, if they're seasoned, and they don't know what they do in 5 years, that's a red flag. But if they're like 25, 26, I don't expect them to know. I expect them not to know what they want to be in the next 5 years. I expect them to know they're gonna grow into their own character. So, because you can meet a girl and she'd be like, "Well, I want to be a veterinarian." 2 years from then, she'd be like, "You know what? I hate cats." Now she ain't a veterinarian no more. All right, she goes to something. So you gotta let the person, I guess you want to say, as grow.
Yeah.
So them not knowing 5 years, it just depends on the age bracket.
Got you.
Interesting.
There's his side, there's her side, then there's Baif's side. Well, Baif, you're in off the track. Well,
He's not even in this question.
No, because I'm giving the single side and then I'm giving the married side. Like, you and your wife got together. We've always talked about certain difficulties and things y'all had to overcome. But
Did she have a 5-year plan?
Did she have a 5-year plan? Did she have something that you're like, or were you like, nah, we could figure this out together?
She didn't have a 5-year plan, and at the time.
And I just want to hold on before.
Yeah.
I don't want to clear. It's not about the 5-year plan specifically, but it's just the overall.
No, we didn't really have like future goals because we both were. I was coming off of being a single dad, but like a single dad, like how single moms are, like baby moms ghosting me on the weekends when it's time to get little man, me paying for everything, him being with me 24/7, basically. So when me and my wife reconnected, it was more about how do we want to be as a couple with kids from two different people, because now there's a whole nother parent involved that if you don't rock out with that person, then it's going to change or shift the dynamic. I can say, as when I was dating, I never really looked at the 5-year plan. Like, I never looked at a plan. I just looked at, are you gainfully employed? Are you a piece of shit? Do you have unreasonable expectations? Like certain things that just as a prerequisite is like there's certain pillars that you can't really avoid. And if we both are in commonality with those pillars that you can't avoid, are you bad with money? Are you good with money? Do you blow your shit? Are you a gambler?
Can you cook? Can I cook?
You know what I mean?
Who's a better cook?
I say even with that, like gender role.
We taking turns.
At the crib,
it don't matter.
We don't have that in my house. So like those were the things we were more so getting into the minutia of in the beginning because we both had a kid. So the stakes were just a little bit different. Before then, I just went off of, do you treat me good? Like, are you affectionate? Do you have certain things that would make me feel like you are a safe place or a soft place to land versus, you know, can you pop that pussy on me? It's different.
Oh, Jesus,
Wow.
that
Wait.
that went from a little bit to a lot of it. I like it. I like it. Let's that's a big part though. I ain't gonna die. That's a big part. That's a big part. A high five for you on that one. Psh, over here, I'm over here. That's a big part. Look, you treat me nice. Can you pop that on? Like,
okay.
Yeah, because if you can't, there's a problem.
That's when I started to like come up with a standard because I meet you and then we get it popping in the first month.
And
But then I realize I don't like you.
Yes.
I don't like you like that.
You know what it is? You know what it's called? It's called post-nut syndrome. That's what it is. It's called post-nut syndrome. It's like after you bust nut, you roll over, you're like, why are you here? Like, you just be up there, like you be so attracted to the person at the beginning. You be like, oh my gosh, she's great, she's gorgeous, she's funny. You bust that one nut, you're like,
She ain't
you
even
ain't ready
fun.
to go home? I mean, like, you ain't tired? Like, you know, like,
Yeah.
want
business
me to call
transaction.
you an Uber? Like, I suddenly realized you are not the one.
Wow.
But it's true. Men be having that. They're like, damn, she bad as hell. She does all this stuff. You get that one out, you're like, what do I see in you?
Wow.
That's why it's
Wow.
important to have them pillars. Because
Mm-hmm.
you have sex with somebody and it be what it be, and you can't you can't erase that. It's like, nah.
Because every woman
got
will
it
sit
in.
here and say that there's no bad pussy in the world. Oh no, we fuck everything. You know, men will fuck everything. There's no such thing as bad. What was it for JJ? No, there's bad for JJ out there. I'm gonna let y'all know that right now. There's some bad for JJ. We had to spit on the back and act like you nutted just to walk away.
Ooh.
Woo!
Wow.
Ooh, was it good? Yeah, man, I'm done.
I'm looking
Woo,
forward, I'm
you-
looking
that
forward
was
to your
fire.
tell-all book,
Woo!
The Harry O Chronicles.
Yep, Harry O Chronicles coming.
You had a moment.
It's flashbacks.
There's bad
Yo.
ding-a-ling too.
Well, we know that since women already put that out there, but y'all just
Father
think that
God.
there's not. And y'all, I love the way women be like, men fuck anything. When women got toys, vibrators, food items, bottles.
Is that on the list?
It's on the list.
We don't
That's why we become
Dun, dun,
the
dun.
roles.
Yeah.
That's why becoming obsolete.
Yeah. Like I remember we I was kicking it with shorty that went to Rutgers, and because I didn't hit it, she thought I didn't like her. She's like, cause I'm used to guys pushing up on me, wanting to pussy on
That
the first
is a
date, second date,
crazy
third date.
mindset.
I'm like, I actually want to get to know you, and because I want to get to know you, another situation I was
Question.
yeah.
How long? Not to go off subject, but how long is it okay for what's the waiting period? Like, would you say?
For me,
Yeah.
if I was still single,
If big F.
Yeah.
was
He's
it-
not.
no, if I was
I'm
still
just making sure
single,
everybody else know.
I would still put my 60 days.
So you put 60 days on it?
I'll do 60 days.
60 days before you knock it down?
Mm-hmm.
Do you got like a 60-day, 90-day, 30-day?
A lady never tell.
Lady never tells. All right, what about you?
It's just,
It just depends on the vibe. It just
Depends on the vibe.
it depends on the
That's a
vibe.
good answer too.
That's a good answer. That's a great answer. That is you. He practiced that answer.
Copy and paste. No.
Yeah, exactly. That's a copy and paste answer right there. That's a copy and paste one right there. Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
yeah.
Hinge. Anyway.
This is brought to you by Hinge.
Right.
Spokesperson.
Make your profile today.
At one point, I thought I was.
He's not just a member.
He was in there sniping shit.
Yep. From afar.
Wind it down. There was a little poignant thing because somebody said something about cooking and then somebody over here was like, anyway.
No, we agreed upon that.
Yeah. I'm just asking, I guess because my thought process is if we together and I want you to at least be able to have cook. So if I have kids with you, that you're not feeding my kids McDonald's and bullshit every
Right.
day. So in your singleness, or when you were single, did that play a part?
Cooking?
Well, I cook. In my house, I cook.
Yeah. But your wife can cook too. No. She's not.
My wife can make things.
Okay.
But my wife will tell you she's not a chef. She's not a cook.
Mm-hmm.
And for me, my mom raised 4 boys. So
We all know
no woman can stand a chance when it comes to me and my brothers. We cook, we clean, we take care of the kids, we do the laundry. My mom was like, at 9, that was like when you turn 18, your uncle take you to the strip club. At 9, my mother was like, nope, you're gonna learn how to fry egg, you're gonna learn how to wash your clothes, you're gonna learn how to use an iron. Like my mom was not trying to, her
Nowadays,
thing was
it's called
like
being
she
an
didn't
adult.
want us to depend on a woman to take care of us.
Right.
She wanted to make sure that we knew how to take care of ourselves, and whatever we got. It would be great if my wife was chefing that shit up in the kitchen. However, I don't mind. I love the fact that I get to feed my family non-McDonald's shit, even though we do have McDonald's Thursday.
Okay.
Yeah, but not
different.
on a everyday. Or
Right.
every time the joke is hungry, and
Yeah,
that
that's
other
wild.
stuff.
Because you miss out. Like, keep it a bean, and I know I'm on my 23-minute shit, but
And 23
you miss out when you have these unreasonable expectations, these unchecked expectations. You miss out. You miss out on somebody because they don't cook. That's not all.
Right. That's not all that they are.
That's there.
Right.
So it's like, no, you can't cook, but you can order good, or you know how to do
Clean up.
other shit that has nothing to do with the kitchen
certain things
that I don't
together.
do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like my wife, laundry. She be on that shit like clockwork. I know how to wash clothes. I know how to separate clothes. I know how to wash them shits from lights, colors, darks, heavy,
Come on now, break
all
down.
that shit, right? But I never feel like, my wife taking care of me because she doing laundry. It's like, nah, I cook, she clean. I cook, she does laundry, we both clean.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
That is what it is.
What about
Same
you?
question. What?
What about you?
What about me?
Do
I
it
cook.
matter?
I yes and no.
Okay.
I'm
Elaborate.
Jinx, nigga. Jinx, nigga.
Look, he's sweating.
Skip Bays Unite.
Skip.
Skip Bays Unite. So I am a very good cook. I don't know if you know when we had the episode with Chef Mark. I've been cooking since I was probably like 9-10 years old. Almost burnt down my house.
What?
Trying to make French fries because I used the wrong oil.
No.
What oil did you use?
I use
Gasoline oil.
olive oil, which you shouldn't use. You're supposed to use vegetable oil. The olive oil went up in the flame,
Ooh, child.
and it hit the ceiling. I was like,
Ooh.
"Oh, that wasn't right."
He said that wasn't right.
He had the 1040 weight.
That wasn't
And
right.
that first burger was undercooked, and then my sister took a bite of it. She's like, "This is the outside." She took a little bit of the outside. I said, "This is good, but I think I think it's not dead yet." But from there, I got better. I'm like responsible for the Thanksgiving turkey type. Like you are.
Okay.
Like this is what you
That's
do.
a big responsibility.
People
I
don't talk
probably
about
would have
it.
went to if I wasn't playing football in high school, I probably would have went to culinary school. That's
Same.
how. So I'm a mad scientist in the kitchen. I like to put it together.
Okay.
That being said,
You want her to cook?
No.
I said all that to say she better cook.
Yep.
I think it's important, but it's not required.
Imperative. Bah.
It's not required, but
It's on the
I
top
will
5.
say
It's on his list.
I would say that I would love for you to have the ability to learn or be willing to learn. And if you can,
Yes.
It's number 3 on this list.
Yes.
yeah,
Put it like that. It's
Right.
number 3 on
Can't
this
be
list.
the I ain't
Cook
cooking.
it.
Fuck that.
Right.
like
Cook
'cause
it,
in
ho.
my way, like I said, I can cook for myself. I
Yeah.
can put it together for myself. But if
But
we get
why?
together, we have kids. I don't want you going to McDonald's every time little.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
That's just
Little
like
day in
every
them.
day, and it's like
But if you cook, that will probably never be an issue. Like in the morning before I go to work, I chef pancakes every morning for my kids.
do they got crispy edges?
Yeah,
You gotta have that
butter
on there.
joint.
We all gonna
Yo.
And if
I'm not mad. We all like butter joints.
use coconut oil, it
Right.
changed the
Does.
game a
they
little
don't
bit.
got crispy edges.
Listen. I'm mad that first off, all of us was like, ooh, did you put the butter in? You can tell who makes breakfast all the time.
Yes.
You got the butter edges? Yeah, you got the crispy edges.
The crispy.
You know the crispy edges? You know damn well who makes breakfast now. Hey, you know I can't cook. I can bake breakfast, girl.
Yes.
You get breakfast and spaghetti.
I mean,
Spaghetti?
yo.
Which type of pasta?
Breakfast is good. All
Is
times,
it-
though.
I got the most important meal that you need.
What type of pasta?
And pasta we can feed the whole
Fettuccine.
family and then some.
You talking about fettuccine noodle?
Man, we
Linguine
can go everything you want with spaghetti. Listen.
He said all the noodles.
We can do the elbow noodles, we can do whatever you want.
You gonna put all of them in there?
Put all the noodles in there. Put in one big pot.
Al dente.
You know,
You ever had 7 noodle spaghetti?
Okay,
Listen.
right. That's what we
You
gonna
never-
have
you
tonight.
never had that? Man, listen. Look, I grew up in hard times, okay? Listen, we all got enough of this. We're gonna put this in.
Noodles.
Look. You never had that before? Oh, you never been broke like me. Listen,
ain't never
we just
had
pick
that.
everything up, be like, all right, we got a little bit of this left. Got a little bit of this left.
Oh.
Look,
Oh, I've been there.
Yeah, see, you
Have you
understand.
ever made a seasoned sandwich?
Have you ever made a ketchup sandwich?
Of
Have
course.
you ever
And
made
syrup
a
sandwiches.
choke
Yeah.
sandwich?
Yes.
A choke sandwich is peanut butter on
And
white
no
bread,
jelly.
no milk, no jelly, and no
Nothing.
milk.
I've been
Just-
there. I've been there. I've been there.
Damn.
I've been there. I've been there.
Hard
It's
times.
all right. We're still living.
Builds character.
It does.
Builds character.
Humble as hell.
This is the difference between why if everything goes south, black people we're gonna be the ones that are gonna be okay.
Okay.
Because we know how to make something out
Out
of
of
nothing.
nothing. Exactly.
Like we be broke. Let us all go broke tomorrow. We're all okay. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Some white people.
Child.
My mom was good with that shit. She like, if you got flour, eggs, milk, butter, sugar, salt, you could
Good.
pretty much make anything.
Anything.
Dang.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna make anything, and then clean everything. Is gonna clean everything after we.
Oh, Lord, today.
we gonna have to plug the sponsor.
Yeah. So it's like 3, right? So 3.
What?
That's third on your list.
What?
What's the first 2? What's the 2 top important things a woman needs to have? Since we know we're gonna do your dating app right now, there might be a woman out there for him. Whoever.
I mean,
If you are you,
I got- I mean,
if
I
any,
mean,
if
I
any
gotta
single
be-
woman shoot your shot. Wait, you are single, right?
yeah.
Shoot your shot. That's what I was saying.
I mean, I was so there's somebody I know
Don't be shy now.
who has this dating thing that he's trying to put together as singles, and I'm like, listen, you can have all these night. Like, I gotta be attracted to you. Like, I just straight up like.
So you couldn't do Love is Blind.
He gonna walk off the show.
Damn. You can't do Love is Blind?
Nah,
You are shallow.
I am.
I mean, that's an honest answer, though. I mean, I get
I
it.
got if it. That's,
You gotta be shitting me.
I couldn't do that.
Fuck that shit.
Yeah.
Oh, no, because.
Hell nah.
Could you imagine
can't
him
even
walking when they open the divider and it's like he ain't gonna walk, he gonna turn right back and dang it!
Excuse me, guys. See him getting in the
Then the
limo.
narrator. I guess he has left the building. Boom has left.
And
Love
this
is
the
blind.
First time ever.
First time ever.
He gonna be in the back row. He gonna be some bull. Only thing you gonna hear, you ain't gonna see him. Only in the background. Just some bullshit.
And word is born in the beat.
He gonna come back out in the middle show. Yeah. So what else is going?
Y'all got somebody else back there?
No, the
Y'all
reunion
playing.
just gonna be the chair.
Y'all
That's
playing,
it.
right? Y'all
You ain't even
playing.
gonna be there.
Go play, right? Huh?
That's gonna be the chair from the Alabama bro.
Boom couldn't be here, but the chair is here. The chair is here and it's gas.
Just got his name on the shit.
Yep. Exactly.
It's
But
okay.
it's like everybody does all this expensive thing. Like, yo, it's like you can't hook me up with a troll, and then I'm like, all right, come on now.
But okay, so this is my question.
Okay.
Let's do this. I got a question.
All right.
Oh.
Because this is how it is
She about to get deep.
pertaining to.
I plead the fifth.
Not on my watch. Okay. So, when it comes to that show specifically, right?
Mhm.
The intricate part about a lot of the men that are on the show, and women too, but more so the men, the mindset is the expectations of a baddie. I had this discussion with another peer of mine who actually watches the show religiously. And he was just like, that's what I think it is. Like, some of the guys have this mindset and expectation of, oh, I want a baddie. She's this, she's that. And it's in your mind. And then when you link up with this person, finally get through that
Have
stage.
you ever been catfished before?
Yes, I have.
Do you know how that's
Like the hell? I could write a book. I have. I'm a realist.
The fact that
Yes, I have.
The fact that she had a flashback right then and there. You ever been catfish? Yes, I have. She was like, you been catfish? Yes, I have. She had a whole flashback to this nigga. Like, yes, yes.
Okay.
Who brought up Black Planet before? I remember it was shorty I met on Black Planet, and then we was out somewhere, and I was in the neighborhood, and
In them streets still.
one of my boys, it was like three of us. This is kind of mean too, but forgive me. I didn't say it, but so I was like, "Yo, I'm around the way. What's up?" They gave me the address. I went, met up. So it was like three of my homies in the car. She comes to the door. I'm like, oh, okay. One of my boys in the car said, "Take your ugly ass back in the house." I said, "I gotta go. I'm sorry."
Damn.
Oh, I was like, it was bad. It was bad. That happened to me before.
So basically,
Oh
no
my
such thing
God.
as blind dates for you ever again.
Oh my
Just
God.
trust.
Yeah, like-
Oh my God, yo.
Boom was like, yeah, I'm gonna meet you at the bar. I'm wearing a red shirt.
Oh my
I'm
God.
gonna go there with a bright blue one.
Yo.
Nah, that happened before. The catfishing is real.
Sad. I know it's real. It's happened.
It's like, I mean, what
I've
what
been
I hear from ladies is a lot of dudes catfish about their height. That's what ladies tell.
That's not the only thing.
It's all about the angles.
But when you zoom in and it keeps bouncing back, there's nothing else to zoom in to look at.
You're right. Yeah. She having a flashback again.
Pew, 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 pew.
Jesus.
Wait, I gotta say,
Oh.
You gotta hit him with the Neptune sound.
Yeah. Wait, nah. Nah, y'all can't even get that no more because what's these women out here saying? They're like, oh, the size don't matter, and they was like, give me those 3 inches.
I did see a post like that earlier. Somebody was like, you dating a guy, you really like him, you're about to get it in for the first time, and it's 5.5 inches. What do you do? And the comments actually were, I was pretty shocked.
Yeah.
The comments, there was them in there like, oh my God, 5.5 inches, that's crazy. A couple women was like, shit, a girthy 5.5 is what's up. I was like, okay, just wait, look
Like
at
they
it,
got their
look
own
at it.
community. They only got their small community.
You know, the little group of them.
The little group of them.
little
group.
pew, pew.
They have short expectations. You know what I'm saying? I mean, stop.
Probably won't go that far. But,
Yo.
Oh man,
that part.
well, they have potential to grow. we get terrible.
We about to get out of here, but
Boom,
kill the vibe.
It's-
But Harry, I'm putting it on you. You gotta respond to get a lady some hope. Give some hope.
You know,
from
some
this
hope,
man's
some
list.
dreams.
Yeah, get a lady some hope from this.
So I'm,
this man.
so I'm going for what I'm taking off on the men's list.
Yeah.
Nah, this is just not even done by this is not done by a straight man. I mean, this is not done by a regular man. I don't know who
It's a man.
this is.
It's a woman hater.
There's definitely a woman hater.
That's what that is.
All right, let's see. Since 73%, we're going to have to take off the single women's because that's half the population right there. I mean, you got to take one for the kids. Just like, if they got like 10 kids, just, strap up 3 times.
Strap.
So that means
anytime.
that means she's extra fertile. You gotta be having backup for backup.
Oh my God.
Yep, and give her Plan B in the morning.
I can't.
Orange juice. Let's see. We gotta take off. We'll take off. Drinks a lot because everybody's alcohol level is definitely different. Divorce. We'll take off divorce because everybody could have a messed up past. So that's all right. So we had 3, right? Since you like women on dating apps, we'll take off dating apps.
That part.
Don't worry about it. And a large
I
following.
used that formerly during the pandemic.
Yeah, go ahead, clean that up. And a matter of fact, dress provocatively because that's probably how you got my attention. I ain't gonna sit here in front. Like if you dress sexy, I'm going. God. Dang.
How do you define provocative? Like if she just look good, it's like I said, sundress season, and then these bodysuits with the nipples and all this other stuff. I think
but sexy and
the nipples be out.
Classy.
Like what are you wearing, a net?
Yeah, but classy and sexy is totally different. Classy and sexy is totally different than slay.
Correct.
Like you could a woman could put together on like a skirt, like an halter top and everything else, but but the way that she puts together, that shit could look extra sexy compared to somebody else that put it together and like her ass is hanging out. You're like it's totally different. Like there's difference. You just gotta the way that they carry themselves. Put it like that.
Yeah.
Got it.
If a woman could carry herself, that's one of those ultra things for me. Like damn, she look good when we go outside together. I need people to send us drinks. Put it like that. We at the bar. I need the people to figure out what are we? Are we best friends? Are we dating? Are we married? I need somebody from across the bar to send me a drink. That's what I need. So I need a bad chick like that.
Oh, so you trying to be a baddie?
I'm looking for.
Gotcha.
It happened to me before. It happened to me like a couple weeks ago. I was surprised. I was on something.
Me?
Yeah. Everybody trying to figure out what me and the girl are. Right? We just chilling, having fun. Next thing I know, 2 shots of Douce come over. What am I supposed to say? No? I'm like, who got us this? Woman across the bar was like, I was like, she trying to take us home?
Yeah.
I was like, she trying to take us home.
Got to be careful. It might be Dwight Howard on the other end.
Okay.
You know what? You might be right. I was looking for it.
Hey, take this drink, yo.
I was like, I never had a woman buy me a drink from across the bar and just send it over and not come say hi. I was over there like.
That is interesting. That's a good one.
Terrible. Listen, we gotta rein this in. It's been a good conversation. I want to make sure that everybody gets recognized so we can know where to find you, follow you, and if you got any projects, anything that's coming up right now that we need to follow, support. This is your time, player. So we'll start with the ladies. Ladies first.
Well, you can find me on. Thank you. Finally, on Instagram, iRock_diva, and also acting_Coco, where you can find skits and my skit husband as well. My skit babe. But I do have a few projects coming up. I'm actually going to be a part of a choreographer's showcase in New York coming December. So I'll make sure I have the information for you. Come get some tickets. As soon as I finalize the date, I'll let you guys know. So that's going to be fun. I have some other visuals coming up as well. And yeah, just keep it going and follow.
Want to catch another flight?
Hopefully we get that award for the Grammys, though, for the best video of the year.
Oh, yeah.
Shout out to Coi Leray, Players Club,
You see
Jersey
her?
Club remix video. Yeah.
Hey.
Hopefully, I'm praying you guys will be able to get that.
Gotcha.
Take that home. For Jersey!
Do you get a Grammy too when it comes in?
No.
What you can say? Your name.
I can say that my name was on
IMDb.
Okay, I was up 1 year.
All right. And then comedian Harry O, what's going on? What you got going on?
Pew, 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 pew. Pew, pew, pew. See, I was on cue.
You're right. You know what? Thank you. I appreciate that. Thanks, Boo. Let's see. You can find me on everything. Everything's the same tag. Comedian_Harry O. I am there. I am there. Any projects coming up? Not right now. But nothing. So That's where you can find me. YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, MySpace, blackplanet.com.
Hinge.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not on those sites. You won't find me.
Hinge.
You know what? I might make a skit just to be on those.
God.
On those. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can be in the scale, of course. But yeah, and I'll let you know if I got any other shows coming up or any other TV shows coming out.
That's what it is. Man, this has been a fun, insightful, funny Hinge conversation.
Might as well be.
Make sure y'all like, share, subscribe. Make sure y'all like.
Oh, was that in the screen? That wasn't in the screen. My fault. I got to get in the scene. Yo, look at this man. Is single, looking to mingle. Single ladies, once again.
Single, come correct. No trolls.
Remember, know how to cook.
Know how to cook. Just a little bit. This is the House of Boom podcast. Make sure you like, share, subscribe on YouTube, on Spotify, anywhere this podcast can be found. Thank you to producer Bae for being patient today. Guess we out. Peace.
Love, peace, and chicken grease.
All right.
I can't stand a woman that don't know how